like shit sometimes. So like we can't ever tell. And then like I go back and watch it.
Comments?
Yeah, like not seeing them quick enough.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
We live now, right?
And it sees us.
I see myself.
Let's see myself.
So cool.
Yeah, dude, we are live.
Damn,
We are.
Pictures of your dick up here.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Outtakes.
Whoa, there's no pictures of my dick on that camera.
So then whose dick is this? Whoa.
What are you talking about? Stop fucking around. All right, everybody. We are getting ready on Pulling Teeth Radio. Please come watch it on YouTube because we have Bud Bucks. Yeah, dude.
No adult content as in like dicks, but adult content as in like cannabis.
Yeah, it's going to be adult content. No dicks, but about cannabis. Yeah, but.
How do I just make it record? Just record?
Yeah, press the button on the outside. See it where your thumb's at? On the outside.
I did.
Is it recording?
Strong.
Okay, now we are. Yeah.
What book's that?
Yes, sir.
_
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dookie sleeps.
Who was the last?
Guest?
Yes, I remember he was like on the far outside.
I don't
A
know.
little quiet.
This is probably Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he.
Not saying he was bad, just a little quiet.
Oh, Velociraptor Cox.
Yeah, he's not really much of a talker. A lot of people they really aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are like, oh yeah, I'm good on camera, bro. They get here, they're like,
And they think afterwards about, oh, I could have done so much better. I could have done this. I could have done that. Do it, brother.
But also, you have to think about like most people don't really smoke this much weed in like an hour.
Yeah, and you're gonna get high and stop talking. Some people stop talking.
Like they will literally be in the middle of saying something and just like you'll watch them just stare and you're like, what?
Want to finish that thought?
You were saying something for sure. Dang, actually, that doesn't look that bad.
right?
It's just kind of hard to read the
Comments, right?
yeah, the comments.
That's why you have it
Put
on
one
your
like right here, then we can watch it from here.
yeah. You pull it up on your phonesies.
Oh yeah, that too.
What's the URL to this, though?
Your URL.
That's a good question.
Fat ass URL. Open the face.
And last night, I was trying to look online to find like a bunch of like old shirts to use to make like patches with, like a Colossus patch. But then I realized like all the shirts I want are like kind of vintage, but so it's like I'm not gonna pay like $40 or $50 for a shirt to just cut the patch off.
Do you go thrifting?
Yeah, I got thrifting a lot.
I got a few thrifting friends, and they make money just by selling a few shirts for like $7 that they bought for like $3.
Yeah, like that's the thing is
It's a quantity.
but see my thing is I don't sell any shirt for over $20. Like you know what I mean?
Except for your brand collection.
Except my brand collection or anything that I make by hand. It's like now I just started on like fanny packs, dude.
Those are dope.
Oh,
I actually have like a
see this one that I
fanny
made.
pack on desk.
Like the first one that I made, like it looks pretty good.
I saw the chest piece that a lot of people wrap around here.
Yeah, see the thing is, those I just designed.
Did you? Okay, so you didn't make those from scratch?
No, I didn't. I did not make those. I have.
Sorry,
I haven't made. No, you're good. You're good. You can use it on next. I have a manufacturer that makes all of my clothing, but now like I'm just starting to make one-of-one pieces and everything by hand.
Well, yeah. Once you get the following and the support like that, you can do that.
I feel like that's what's gonna like push me more into that direction because people already kind of like my stuff as it is, but now if I just make stuff to where, yeah, that's just for them, or if I take orders and stuff like that, because now I can can literally make fanny packs out of any material almost.
There's like a mixed mixed feeling on custom 1-of-1 pieces and like a limited run of 10, because someone might order something custom and be like, oh well, like this isn't. I wish there was a few more made of this so I could be one of few with this, instead of some people thinking that you just custom made it so that the designer didn't make it to put out, they just made it for you, so they don't think it's hot. So if you put out 5 of something instead of just making 1-of-1s, it might raise the value a little bit more. That's a thought of mine.
David, you want me to do that?
It looks like it's not coming out too terrible at all, bro.
Not as magazine sense.
Sticking.
Yeah, no, it's not that it's
Gotta
sensitive.
get closer together, dude.
Yeah, no, shut up.
Looks good though.
Please don't yell at me.
I'm not yelling at you.
You're like blaming me for your
You
mistakes.
need water or something?
Nah,
Need some-
you need some milk.
It's that.
All right. Let's not fuck around.
Yeah, that's another thing too. It's like it's kind of cool whenever it, like you said, to me it does sound a little bit better when you're like, yeah, only me and like 4 other people instead of I got this made just for me. Now there are some items that I'm like, oh yeah, I got this made just for me, just like my glass, because like, I mean, when it comes to glass, they don't really make the same thing over anyways as
Even
it
if
is.
it's a mass produced, it's
Yeah.
gonna have little different things.
Yeah, when
on
it's
it.
handmade, it's like really hard to be made the same. So like that's why like now I'm just gonna make like I'm gonna make a bunch of fanny packs, but I'm just gonna make them in all different colors. So it's like if you have one, it just won't be the same color. Just like whenever my shirts are, like if you wear a red shirt, it's probably because it's a large. You know what I mean? Like I only make red and large, or I only make green and small. Like you know what I mean? So like all my sizing, like that's why like you'll never have the same shirt as somebody with the same color unless y'all wear the same size. Yeah.
So, but people must get a little, not upset, but like, damn, you're never going to make a shirt I like in that color. 'Cause it's not that size.
I mean, I will make it in that color just with a different print.
Okay.
So I'll never use the same print in the same color twice.
That's cool.
Yes.
That's cool. You're like rewarding something that someone really has not much control over.
Yes. And it's like whenever, to me, like, because I have this one design, and like there's a lot of other designs that I'm like trying to play with, but that one design is what's hard to put on everything. So it's like, man, how many times are you gonna use this like over and over and over and over? So it's like it does kind of get hard when you have to be creative with it. And the fact that it's like a round circle, it's like
You're talking about your design. Right?
yeah, so it's like kind of hard to put on stuff too. It always normally has to be like a flat surface or like
Nice. Very nice.
wrap just enough, you know. Like it gets complicated.
Mm.
Your logo is like the Simpson look. I don't want to call it Simpson, but it's like a face,
Right
right?
here.
Yeah.
I got you.
Nah. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And this is the custom Kuzel. That's the same logo.
Oh shit. Oh, now I know the story behind that.
Yeah.
Dude. And I'm the one who hits the most.
Do I?
I'm the one who hits it the most.
Where my ashes?
Oh, right here, the extra.
Yeah, I got that big old those popcorn buckets. Dude, whenever you see the metal ones, you have to get them for that $10.
Yeah.
You have to get them.
These things, right?
Yeah, dude, that's the Venom one. Because then not only do you get like a trash can for your house, but they can be like anything. You can set fires in that thing if you want to.
Actually, yeah, I think they use those for like the office fires.
Yeah.
Sets a fire to the trash.
Shit, if you just got bored one night, just wanted to burn shit in your room, you could.
The clothing shit.
I don't recommend it though. Don't set fires in your house. Not even controlled fires. Don't like,
Especially if you live in a
What?
apartment or condo.
Yeah, like
Don't set fires in your house. Maybe controlled
you
fires.
can control a fire in your house. I'm telling you. Just don't.
No,
do
you
it.
can't.
Okay, watch.
Why? You can set fires in the living room.
Dude, I got plenty of living room to set fires in.
I mean, I understand if you got a fireplace.
Fanny packs is a dope idea. What's the design, or is it like a in the beginning stages, or you have the design?
No, I have one. I've been wearing it for like days.
I want to wear it.
Fanny packs are dope.
Somewhere around here.
I like how I get to write that
It's
Blood
like-
Bucks app.
It's super simple though.
Does it come out nicely?
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you. That matters a lot.
I want one of those shirts, fucker.
I have to get. I had an XL.
Size fat fuck made.
No,
2X.
I need to get big. I've had a large demand for XLs and XXL, and I didn't even get many of them. So
Yeah, that's where the debate is.
yeah,
You think so?
I almost stopped making mediums.
There's
Medium
no
was my most popular size, nonetheless. But it was medium, and then XL and XXL.
But see,
Large
the thing
like-
is, like my clothes, like everybody likes for them to fit big, and they do kind of fit big. But now with this new manufacturer, it pretty much turned it to Japanese sizes. So like, I can wear like an extra large, and like a large fits, but it fits.
I'm a
But if you
2X. I
want-
have to wear a 3X. Now.
Yeah, if you want it to be like bigger and baggier, which like is how people like streetwear, you know, they don't really like tight streetwear. It's not supposed to be really like, tight on you.
So now, your shirt, I guess, isn't a commercially
branded shirt. You're branding it yourself.
Correct.
Gotcha.
It's in stores. It's in certain stores.
My shirts are made on top of Next Level branded T-shirts.
See, mine. That's what I used to use. I did
That's
that,
fucking shirts.
dude. They're not only that, but they're so comfortable. They're light. They're really the best to print on. Next Level is also a really good company to do discharge printing. So like discharging, it's where it's bleached into the shirt, and it's not a screen print. It's just bleached into it.
I like the where it's a little lifted. I don't like the.
You like
Yeah,
to
those
feel
are
the
loud.
screen print.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Filled screen print?
No, you like to be able to feel the screen.
Yeah,
print.
That's what I want. Yeah.
It just doesn't last when you do that.
What?
When you do raised lettering,
It comes off.
you have to
that
wash them
wall.
inside out and stuff.
Well, nah. If it's good screen, it's good as long
You're
as
right
it's
about
good
that.
leads.
Did,
It
did
doesn't
you
really-
put a diamond bezel in the thing?
What? No, it came like that.
Oh.
Like the crystals or something.
Is it true that your watch loses value if you bust it down?
What do you mean?
Yes.
Like if you buy a watch and you put a bunch of diamonds
Yes.
into it.
Oh yeah,
Like you're
Right.
putting money into it.
but
if
you bring down the actual value of
if
it
you
because of the
take
name.
whenever you take your watch and you take that first piece of glass off and then you put a bezel on it, you depreciated the value because it is no longer like it's still waterproof, but it's not refrigerated. Now, if you were to go to Rolex yourself and you can order a diamond bezel from them,
Mhm.
get it correctly, but then you're paying full price. But
Might as well get the watch with it.
98% of these times, these dudes are going down and buying like you can go right now and buy a 1986 Rolex Daytime
Okay.
for $3,500. Then you can go down to your local jeweler and have him bust it down for $2,500. But then if you don't know me and you don't know anything about
Here comes
watches,
the shady part.
I can be like,
15.
you can be like, yo, dang, that's a nice watch. Yeah, it's $100,000 right there. You'd be like, oh yeah, that does look like $100,000 watch. Oh, because it's a Rolex and it's covered in diamonds. But in reality, you got a
That's
$7,000 watch, maybe.
And the person who busted it down for you could have swapped out the real parts with fake parts.
They do that, bro. That
90%.
shit happens.
Hey, I had a friend who came down on vacation, brought a lot of money, fucking rented a Lambo, went and bought him a fucking Rollie. Got back to New York, went over to fucking 6th Street and was like, hey, I want to get this appraised. And they were like, this ain't worth nothing.
Oh shit.
What do you mean? I paid $25,000 for this. The guy was like, man, this is just a Rolex shell. Like the outside of
actual
everything is a Rolex, but the working parts, they're Swiss movement, but they aren't Rolex Swiss movement. So like you ain't got a Rolex. So dude got had for like 25 bands.
Well, yeah, probably 20.
I'm like, why
That's
would
a
you come down
call.
to Miami to buy jewelry?
Yeah.
First of all, like if you're gonna go buy jewelry,
Wow.
like you can look on the internet
Scam capital.
and look fucking Frankie Diamonds. Like you know how many fucking
Frankie Diamond's been caught?
Went to a nice
No,
one.
I'm saying like you could look on the internet and find well-named fucking
Yeah.
jewelers, like real jewelers.
I mean, I don't have jewelry. I have a Cuban link chain and a fucking watch that I don't wear.
Cuban links are nice, but I think I prefer herringbone designs over Cuban
Dude,
links.
hair books dice.
I only wear-
that lay flat.
And flat.
Oh, the lay flat ones?
You don't
Yeah.
see those. Those were back around in like the 80s and like 90s. Those
I
shit's
like
gotta
Cuban
be
links,
hard as
man,
fuck
because-
to make.
Like, Cuban links are hard to keep clean after a while. That's one. They
Those
do
are
have.
lost though. Those are
But I love Cuban link chains, man. Like, everybody I know. But I really wants the Cuban ring. There's a ring that
Yeah.
all Cubans have.
It's like a link ring.
No, it's a ring with an Indian. It's a solid gold ring of an Indian face with a headdress.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's an Indian head, and the headdress usually has rubies and shit in it, and like it's just that's what every Cuban has. And my dad's had one, my grandfather had one, my brother had one.
So
You
it's
gotta
time.
get one.
I gotta get one.
It's time.
You gotta get one.
What's his name? The guy who makes the gold joint filters,
Royal tip.
Royal Tip. He makes he told me, I'll make you one right now, $700. And I was like, damn.
You want me to find you one? I know I can definitely find one for one of those fucking
That's cool. You
gorilla things.
Yeah, giddy up in there.
Giddy up space on here.
I can find one for one of those banana hands for sure.
Yeah, good. Oh, look at
Dude,
that.
those rings, I always find them in huge sizes.
Really? I gotta get one.
Dude, my
Those
fucking,
are like the ones you usually find like I'm not saying like clearance type shit because
Yeah.
like big shoe sizes.
Yeah, 'cause they're huge.
I get so lucky with shoes, bro.
Yeah.
I get so lucky with shoes.
I saw the pair of shoes that you fucked up that he got you.
Yeah, I love fucking those shoes up. Though that makes me
Those are
feel.
the off whites, right?
Someone got really mad at me.
They were so mad at you in the comment section, like, bro, what the fuck?
Yo,
man?"
so I posted a picture of those shoes. First comment was, "Yo, fuck this guy and his fat ankles." And I'm like, God
They
damn.
call them cankles.
Like-
They got ankles.
He's like, fuck this guy and his fat ankles ruining these shoes. I'm like, what a piece of shit. Fuck. Oh my God. So,
What else did they say to you in the comments? What else are people saying to you?
just people are assholes. People are assholes. They're like, oh, those shoes are worth a lot of money. You're fucking them up. I said, bro, that doesn't matter. Shoes are meant to be worn. And they were giving them to my friend. I'm not a hype person.
First of all, something's only worth whatever somebody's willing to pay for it.
That's awesome.
Exactly. But some people are willing to pay apparently $700.
Well, that's how
I'm
the fucking
going to
shoe
tell you
market-
right now.
Right.
Okay. Like I was telling Josh the other day, I love shoes so much. I've paid $1,000 for a pair of shoes. Now,
Aventis.
were they fucking Nikes? No.
No.
They were handmade Italian leather.
What are those called again?
They're Buscemi's.
Buscemi's.
Yes.
Fuck, those things are fly.
That's another level of shoes.
Okay, so that's $1,000 shoe retail. Now, am I gonna pay over $300 for a shoe that costs $180?
No.
That actually cost $75 to make? No,
I think
I'm
we
not.
have to segment the shoes into like, okay, those Buscemi's you got are not everyday lifestyle shoes.
Oh,
You're not
yes,
gonna
they
wear-
are.
You would wear those
Dude, I wore those every day for a year and a half.
as much as like ultra.
Dude,
boots
I
you'd wear
tried
those
to
type-
destroy those shoes.
And you couldn't.
I could not. I wore them in the snow.
Dude,
I
you
got them
were
wet.
in a nightclub in Miami.
Dude, I
We
wore
were
them
on-
everywhere. Like,
we were in
everywhere.
this nightclub, and I don't know a lot
Everywhere.
about shoes. I don't know a lot. But I knew
I would let
Buscemi's.
people step on them. They still
And we
look
were
great.
in the club, and I looked down, and I said, "What the fuck are you doing? It's my birthday."
What are you wearing those here?
Look, I'm kidding.
Of all places.
Like those shoes are so nice. And the thing is,
I'm gonna look them up real quick. What are they called?
Buscemi's.
Just Buscemi.
Buscemi's.
Yeah.
And then so Versace makes this shoe I really want. This
They're made by John Buscemi. Hold on, Damon. Let me tell this quick story real quick about these shoes. John Buscemi. Okay, my man started out making Oliver. Yeah, I have the black. Those. I have those, and I have these blood red. They're called Guts.
So these are like fancy ass Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an everyday
High
sneaker.
tops.
He said this is supposed to be like a basketball wear every day, any type shoe. And so I did that. So John Buscemi, he used to work for Oliver Peoples. He used to design glasses, and then he put all his money in stock.
Okay.
So then he got, and he worked for another companies too. And then finally,
Hey guys.
he like cashed in his stock and started Buscemi. And now he's the only person I can say that is an American designer because he's from America, but they are made in Italy. And in order to be a designer, it has to be made in Italy
Yeah,
or
yeah.
overseas somewhere.
Or else it
Yeah.
won't be
Yes.
considered authentic.
Can't be
It's
Mexico.
in there.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? You can't, like, Michael Kors, not a designer. He designs things, but he's not, like, a designer brand. You know what I mean? Like, you can be a designer, but your brand is not designer.
Plus, if I'm seeing your brand in a clearance store, then I don't think it's really designer. Like Michael Kors, you see in
Dude.
like Marshalls.
But here's
That's
the thing
true.
about Michael Kors is, though, it's fucking crazy because he's still getting money off
Still
that.
getting money off you.
And he bought.
He bought Versace.
He did a Disney collab with clothes.
Yeah, not only that, but he's the only person to fucking go bankrupt within 24 hours
Correct.
being a millionaire.
Not Michael Kors. What?
Yeah, he went bankrupt, and within like 24 hours or 48 hours, he was a millionaire because he fucking lost everything and then got it all back like somehow, like fucking.
He set himself up to come back real quick.
That shit's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
all because and one Nicki Minaj fucking set him up too. Like she started rapping about him, and like, dude, everybody wanted Michael Kors. I'm like, this is trash, dude. Here's my thing: is if somebody buys you Michael Kors, it's because they don't like you.
you know what? Don't say that because I bought my girlfriend.
She doesn't know any
don't
better,
like her.
Damien.
No, you know she did.
She
She
does not
bought
know
this
any better.
fucking nice Michael Kors bag with this orange trim and gave it to her mom. I'm like, that's a nice bag. I'm like, I was surprised. I'm like, it's a nice bag.
It makes
That stuff goes back
Martin.
to what Barnes said. People pay as much as they think it's worth. If
Yeah.
she thinks it's nice and she thinks it's nice, then it's worth.
Like, you know what? I
is
told myself
nice.
this. Someone put up some vintage FUBU shoes.
Boo boo.
I mean, some vintage feelers right now.
Dang.
I'd probably buy them. You know, or if I saw some,
Depends on what year and how they look.
or if I saw the original Converse pump ups,
That wasn't Converse. That was Reebok pumps.
Reebok pumps. If I found those, I got
I
them.
have a pair of the Kobe
Damien-
Moon shoes.
If I was you, I would not Google shoes because you're never gonna find what you're looking for.
No, never.
David's gonna be like, I can't find this shoe.
I can't find the.
Never made.
I can't find the Air
I've
Force
seen
One from
everybody-
Adidas.
I swear it was named
I've
this.
seen everybody in '95 on the court with this shoe, and I still can't find it.
No, but it's,
I know Jordan wore
but
it.
the Buscemi's, I like. But Versace makes this fucking shoe, bro. It looks kind of like an Air Force One, and the whole front toe section is just a big Medusa. I'm like, I really want. Like, we went to the Versace store, and Julia, literally, she dragged my ass around the fucking Gucci store. If you're watching this, fucking, I'm telling you the story. She dragged me around the fucking Gucci store, and she asked the price on everything. Had this poor fucking
Oh,
kid
God.
walking around with us,
She
Hey, but
was
that's,
shopping
but
or she
that's
was
their
gonna
job,
buy?
though.
who's hoping for commission though.
But if you're not going to buy, I'm not sure how I feel about you asking.
You know? She this poor kid walking around.
Your intention.
How much is this? And these?
Was their intention to buy, or she just wanted to know?
I guess she just wanted to know
Yeah.
because me out at Versace
Google's for
at
it.
that time when we walked into Versace.
Yeah.
I had the money. I was like, I'm gonna get these shoes right now. Baby, no. No, you can't do that.
Why not?
We need to pay for a trip to Colombia. I'm like, babe,
We as in you need to pay for it.
I've already paid for the flight. I've already paid.
You need to
You
pay
need to
for
save
your
more
half.
money for our trip.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. Like, Damien, you need to save your money for your half of the trip because
I already paid for the
I'll let you
tickets.
starve before there.
No, I already
How
paid
was
for-
that trip? This is the trip you already went on, or you're
No,
going?
I already went there, and I'm going back again this December.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to go there again, man. 'Cause Colombia is fucking rad, and the community, the Weedo community over there is pretty cool too. The heavy metal community over there is pretty cool. And plus, I'm going to Medellin this year, and I'm going to go to Pablo's house. And my goal while I'm in Colombia is just to
I heard Medellin and Cali, Colombia are the places to be.
Cali, Colombia is where I go every year for New Year's. I mean, for Christmas and New Year's. So I go to Colombia for
Every
like,
year as of last year.
yeah. Well, from now on,
Every year.
from now on, it's
David,
going to be Cali.
Why don't you just say
'Cause I already paid for
we
Cali.
started a tradition to go every year?
Well, I'm
You
not
can't
going
say
to go.
every year if you just
Yeah, I know it
last
sounds
year.
bad. But whatever. We do. I like Cali, and this year I decided to do Cali again for Christmas and New Year's 'cause I like it that much.
That's good.
And,
I like that one.
That's a good tradition.
But since we're going to Medellin first for the first week, my goal, while in Rome, I'm gonna fucking make sure I can go on a tour of Pablo Escobar's house and do cocaine in his bathroom.
Win in Rome.
Yeah, when in
I
Rome.
do cocaine.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that in his bathroom.
Hey,
Just when in Rome.
Only in Rome.
Only in Rome. When in Rome.
that's the way she goes.
Colombia's the way she goes. That's the way she goes, boys. But because Colombia's rad, man. But then I told her, I was like, okay, we did Colombia 2 years in a row. I really want to go to fucking Holland.
Is that an expensive trip, Colombia?
No, dude. Oh my god.
I gotta get my passport. I don't have a
Like-
passport yet.
And another place that's like inexpensive to go to. Groupon has like Greenland and Iceland
No way.
trips for like $350 round trips.
No way.
Yeah, I've
What?
seen them there, and also like Costa Rica. Josh got a trip to Costa Rica, $250 round trip.
What? Now, where do we go? 250?
Round trip.
Yeah,
That's cheaper.
Costa Rica is very.
That's cheaper than going to Colorado.
Hmm?
That's cheaper than going to Colorado.
Yeah, but you can monetize the trip to Colorado.
No, you can't. Go to Costa Rica, you go to any of those states, bro, countries. Shit's cheap. Bro, I was in Colombia.
I don't know, man. Josh flew through his money pretty fast within 24 hours, and I had to send him money.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's like,
Dumbass.
just send me whatever's in my drawer, and I was like, all right, bro. Like, this is your second day. You still got like 3 more days. Here's $500.
Jesus.
Have fun.
Dude, when I was in Colombia, check this out. I stayed in a hotel in Cali. I stayed in like a really nice hotel in Cali. They had a restaurant in the hotel. I ate a steak dinner every fucking night in this hotel.
That would be the only thing I would eat there.
Okay, I had a night. No, there's some good food over there.
I mean, like it would have to be like I'm talking about. Like it would have to be like fresh foods. Like you know what I mean. Like
All the food's super fresh.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't like eat no like fast food.
No, Colombia is king.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something, bro. That country, I learned something when I went there. 'Cause I've been to other places.
You're Cuban, right?
No.
That's funny though, because in my brain,
Dude, so many people think I'm Spanish.
I've been telling you my whole life, like as long as I've known him, I'm like, bro, in my brain though, you talk like a Cuban.
I thought I heard somewhere on a live sometime that someone said,
I mean, I talk with it.
"Do you speak Spanish?"
I can order my food.
Okay.
That's
so,
what.
so you can get by.
Yeah, I can
Sorry
order
to
my
show.
food, and I can pretty much like
Oh,
I can tell if you're saying something. You know what I mean? That
speaking,
like, I can understand it, but I can't really speak it.
Gotcha.
speaking of ordering
That's the
food,
beginning stages.
Yeah, I can tell conversations. I know when you're talking shit, even if you're laughing.
If you take a trip out there, it'll take you like 3 days, and you'll start saying some shit.
okay, I found a Chinese menu the other day. This menu says honey garlic chicken, and it says boil con miel, which is right. You know, honey with chicken. All right. So you get down here, and they start getting a little wonky. So, chicken cashew, boiled on cashew nut. That's not the word for it. But
Good job.
okay, shrimp and garlic sauce. Shrimp and garlic sauce. Boil con de agua de picante. It's not shrimp. That's boil. That's chicken.
I mean,
And agua picante is hot
They're
sauce.
hitting copy paste at this point.
This is my favorite one.
Oh, is it supposed to be in Spanish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were.
This is the Chinese trying to translate into Spanish.
Put it
Oh,
back
I
in
thought
English,
you were
they
trying to
finish
like
it in
read it in Spanish. I was like, this still sounds really Spanish to me.
No, this is
Spanish, the rest in
this is the best one. Kung Po chicken. Boil Kung C-U-N-G
It's Kung Pao chicken.
poo.
Kung Fu. Boil Kung Fu.
Boil Kung poo. Bro,
What are you doing?
I'm posting this later. I've been
Oh.
saving this picture.
Are you
God.
gonna release the name of the restaurant?
No,
That
no,
is
that's
the
gonna be
question.
that's gonna be my
That is the
little.
question.
Come down to
I'm
they're bilingual.
gonna post it. And I'm not even gonna tag only in
I
day.
think we need the name of the restaurant.
I don't know. I think it's up in Western.
Can we call and place an order for the Kung Fu?
Oil con poo. Oil con poo. So
It's in West.
I do want to know though, and you share. Not a lot of people, but I do want to know what is Bud Bucks exactly. How does it work? What does it do?
Budbucks is a cashback rebate platform.
Shit. Just in case you didn't hear Danny the first time.
We are live and direct. in case you're
Yes. So what is Bud Bucks?
wondering. Budbucks is a cashback app.
Okay.
You download it on your phone and say you need to buy joint papers and you want to go to the smoke shop or gas station you always buy them from. You could look on the phone, your app, and you could see joint papers from most likely that smoke shop, or you could see anywhere near you that would have a rebate in general. You could search by the type of product you're looking for. You could search for the company that you want to look for a rebate for, or you could search for the location that has rebates. There's 3 different ways. So if you want to, if you're looking for joint papers, you could look for a deal for joint papers that's like $2 off. You buy the joint papers from the store as you usually would. You come home and then you would upload proof of purchase to the app, and then you would get cash back directly to your wallet from the app. That's how it works.
Oh.
Say you want to get concentrates from Lefa in Colorado, and you're chilling at
They have a store.
no any dispensary. You go to any dispensary.
Let's say they have Lefa has a store.
If you want to
go.
get raw papers, your homies are raw. If you want to get raw
Yeah.
papers, you go to the head shop you always go to. You just buy them as usual. Come home and you upload proof of purchase, as long as they have a deal for it, and you get cash back for it.
Okay, so of course it's not gonna be like $1 back, but it's like.
I mean, if you're getting, there might be a deal for an ounce of concentrate, which is very likely in Colorado. So you can get like 50. I'm not saying I know how much.
So how
the
this
money's not
connection-
coming from me. The money's coming from the company who's offering the rebate.
That's cool. Okay,
And it's free to download, free to use, free.
that's really cool. So you're
I'm
getting
not selling your data.
the
The only person that's getting your data is the company who's making the rebate. They're getting
the Russians.
Because for you to unlock the rebate, you have to answer a question which is provided by the company who made the rebate. So they're getting direct consumer market research on someone who's buying their product.
Okay, that's cool.
That's fair.
So basically, with this app, if you're, let's say you're not in a legal state, but you still want to use the Buttbox app, that means you can go look on your app and say, okay, who has papers around here? You find who has papers or bongs or water pipes, anything like that. And
If you're looking for a raw product, you would just search.
oh, so
raw.
you have raw. Okay, so you just search raw.
Yeah.
So whoever has raw, you go and
Very
purchase it.
specific.
You put it up onto your app, and you're gonna get a rebate back. You're gonna
You
get
can-
money back,
you can-
and you can also search on the app what is available,
Right.
what products you buy. That's way easier. I would
You can
absolutely
enable
look.
you can enable. Sorry to cut you off. You
Yeah.
can enable locations too. You don't have to, but it's going to increase your I think your experience
Especially if you live like
in a
near-
legal state or near a bunch of exactly a bunch of retail locations.
Now, have you struck any deals with any of the Florida dispensaries? Have you talked to Trulieve or?
I don't want to talk about it until the app is released, which could be like any hour now. But I will say that there is a long list of THC producing
Oh, sorry.
There is a long list of THC producing companies who are going to be on the app once it's released. That's for sure. There have been
Okay.
talks going on. Yes.
That's cool because like that, this app. This app's gonna blow up. I think everybody's gonna see it.
I hope so.
No, I think so.
I'm gonna use it.
I think it's pretty cool because I want money back. It's free money.
The only thing you guys pay for is for when you want to withdraw your money, you pay the fee.
of course, a fee. Yeah,
Yeah, just like the Cash App.
I'm not charging it. It's who.
Of
It's
course,
because
there's
you're
always a
withdrawing.
processing fee.
I'm not making money.
Because even if you were to have a processor and if you have a business, they charge you to use debit. That's why they're like, you have to spend $5 or more, dude, because they're charging they literally charge you like money on the
I'm
swipe.
good. Exactly. Or they'll say, hey, listen, it's gonna be an extra 2.3% for this
Yeah.
if you want to pay with your credit card, because that's how much it costs them for you to swipe the card.
And some of them even have it like PayPal. Like whenever they do it, they no matter what your thing is, they won't take. They say like no matter what, they won't take more than $10. Because like after a certain amount, they won't take
Threshold.
anything. Yeah, they have a threshold.
What I found when I was searching for merchant processors for Budbucks is that most of them charge a percentage plus 30 cents on every single transaction.
Yeah,
Like a flat 30 cents plus
it's hard to
percentage.
find just.
You have to be over a big threshold to get any like catering towards your business, I would say. But it's other than that, it's free for you guys to use. It's not spam at all. There's no ads laying around the app. All you have to do is answer a question. And
Yeah, I do want to use this. It's going to be released on iOS most likely first.
iOS first for sure.
I'm so jealous.
Still in review.
You have an iPhone I can borrow? I need a fucking iPhone.
I actually said I have.
I dropped my Google phone. I have a
You
Google Pixel.
You should get rid of it.
I dropped it, broke the glass. He jinxed me. Because when I first got this thing, he's like, should get it, bro. I'm like, why? Because they only make the glass for it. And I was like, am I going to break this? That was like a year ago. As soon as I broke it, I heard his fucking voice.
Eligible for an upgrade and get an iPhone.
I'm just going to go buy a phone. I got to buy a phone outright. That's what I have to do. I
No,
can't.
you don't have to do that.
No, I do because
Why don't you upgrade it? You
I
get free upgrades.
can't make. I don't like make payments.
You don't make payments. You get a free upgrade, and it comes out of your phone bill.
Yeah.
Fucking Josh just commented on the picture of my car broken down. Fuck. That's all he wrote.
See, like,
Fuck.
But even Josh could post a rebate for all raw papers.
That's pretty
50
fucking
cents
cool.
off wherever they're sold. He could also, if you're a producer of a product, you could also limit the availability of where a rebate can be applied. So
Which is kind of fucked up, though. Wait,
if he
if he does that, I mean, that's to draw more attention to one certain thing.
But if his papers are not selling or if there's a new store opening and he wants that new store to get a crazy foot traffic, you can steer it. It can be beneficial.
You're a good businessman. Just do a roadblock and you run past the motherfucker. You're a businessman. I like that.
I built it to benefit everybody. The only person
That's
who doesn't
smart.
benefit is the one who does not use it.
Yeah, this guy's gonna get him a Rolex someday. This guy's getting him something nice someday.
Maybe 500. Probably cheaper than that now. Citizens like nice watches.
I have an Invictus.
I used to have a lot of Invictus. I have an Invicta right
It's not
now.
on me, that's why.
I got
Those
Invicta.
watches, they look cool. It's just that they're just not made well. They're not really like made to last.
Yeah.
I like my Invicta.
I need to get my watch game.
But they have some really cool cases though. I almost bought
mini
one just to get
Pelicans.
that gold one.
The gold mini
They
belly.
had a gold, like, shiny gold. I was like, man, I will buy a watch right now. Lady's like, yeah, you actually have to buy it and order. And I was like, what? You can't just give it to me right now?
I think I'd get a herringbone before I get no, I gotta get the watch. 'Cause
I
the
want
watch
to. Here's
is
what
like,
I think is, I've never seen how they make herringbone necklaces.
you're right.
I've seen how they make links and shit, but I've never seen how they make that. That shit looks crazy.
There's gotta be a how it's made on that shit.
Hold on. We'll see right now.
And who was like, yo, I'm gonna make this flat snake necklace.
How to make herringbone necklaces.
How it's made. Herringbone necklaces.
Dude, I remember when that show first came out. It was so.
Watch it be somebody taking apart a fish right
But then
now.
they started showing some stuff, and they didn't really get it.
Wow.
I was like, wait, what?
Before it was Netflix and chill, it was how it was made in the show. But
Herringbone chains are a nightmare. That's the top video.
Oh,
They're a nightmare.
David, you're almost out of the shot.
I just.
And he's gone. And he's gone.
They got Rey Mysterio doing fucking Sour Patch commercials now. What the fuck is this world coming to? The fuck is this world coming to? What's this prick say?
Yeah, play that sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, play the sound.
Uh,
Yeah, play the sound.
I guess so. Oh, it's copyright.
Alright, that's a herringbone necklace. They're very flat.
Yeah, that's what I said. They're like a snake, dude. That's what I'm like. They're flat links.
You get like what 5 seconds for that?
Yeah, like a couple seconds. I like fucking. YouTube don't give a fuck, bro. YouTube fucks with Joe Rogan, which is like the reason why YouTube's afloat right now. Okay, like,
You think so?
well, dude, the king of everything random, like all things random, that guy's channel, he died recently in a fucking paragliding accident.
What?
Yeah, dude, the guy who makes all those cool science videos on
Did you hear
YouTube.
about the conspiracy today with Epstein?
Oh, it's like, oh, you want to go there? Yes.
Let's hear
I don't know anything
Clintons.
about it. I'm just bringing
Clintons.
it up. I absolutely
The
know nothing
Clintons.
about it.
Killed someone
Clint-
else.
Supposedly,
Clintons
Jeffrey Epstein
Killed Jeffrey Epstein,
was
killed
on-
himself in prison.
He was on suicide watch in a federal facility and he died of suicide.
You know, I know why he got killed by the
Isn't-
Clintons. I'm gonna tell you
isn't
why.
that the dude that the Clintons was having like 3-ways with and like
And
Menage
Trump was at his
a trois
party. He was at a
and
bunch of
whatnot.
Trump parties at the Mar-a-Lago, apparently.
they were
Yeah.
having like menage a trois and whatnot.
Yeah, they're always I mean,
I don't
Trump
know.
Clinton
I don't
Trump
have a lot of
and him hung out like in his hotels, and
Yeah.
there's videos of him and both of them like hanging out with girls and stuff. But Epstein got caught with fucking sex trafficking, and has
What exactly were the allegations?
I don't know
Do
the
we
details, but I know it's sex trafficking. They found out they had this private
Yeah.
island, and they would all go on this fucking him and these rich people would go on this plane called the Lolita Express.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Private islands,
know.
butt sex.
small kids, Fuck.
Wait.
probably
what?
underage children. That's what they're saying.
No.
And the thing is-
minors at his mansion.
my
sex trafficking minors.
God, no, dude, why do people like to get rich and touch little people?
Well, no,
Like,
just
you
hear me
got
out.
all the
These
money
are allegations.
popping-
Whatever.
Okay, well, why do people say you like to touch little people?
The Clintons were into this shit too because they helped sex
They
traffickers.
murdered that one dude.
Yeah, you know, and it's fucked up because like I remember there's been so many reporters, so many people that were trying to expose certain things that the Clintons were in, and they always end up dead.
Of course.
Epstein is in jail.
He pleaded. Sorry to cut you
Yeah.
off. He pleaded guilty in 2008 for soliciting a prostitute and of procuring an under 18 girl for prostitution. He served 13 months in custody with work release as part of a plea deal, where federal officials had identified 36 girls as young as 14 years old who had been molested. Epstein had additionally faced allegations from numerous individuals of hiding women in sexual slavery, including those underage.
He was chaining them up and shit.
He was arrested again on July 6, 2019, on federal charges for sex trafficking of minors in Florida and New York.
See?
Where do you think the most kids are?
36
That's probably why all these kids here be getting kidnapped.
as
and
young
shit.
as 14.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That's gross.
that's what I'm saying though, and I think that
You should have killed.
I think
yourself.
he was knocked over.
Do you think it'd be easier for them to say that he got killed by the prisoners in there and then like hanging himself on suicide watch? But
You know what's my favorite one?
I don't know much
No,
about
but,
it.
okay, well, you know how much you go put on a
Just
suicide
scared.
watch? There's two things that happen. Depends on what type
Are
of
you
facility
naked
you're in.
in suicide watch?
Yeah, I don't
When you're on suicide watch in prison or in jail, there's two things that happen. You're either buck booty naked in a cell by yourself, where they cut the water, they cut everything. You can't do nothing in there except bang your head on the ground if you really want to fucking die.
Sure.
All right? Because right now, if you really wanted to die,
He was taken off suicide watch.
Okay.
and then he killed himself.
That is a new
Well,
development.
because he would never been able to make it to population because they would have killed him.
Which would have been better.
Look no further, fella. You found him.
Yeah, probably get off that.
No, whatever. I mean, when you're on suicide watch, you're either butt booty naked or they put a suicide vest on you. It's a really cool contraption.
Get to sit in one of them weird.
It's like a parka, or you sit in one of those weird ass chairs.
Put a net over
But they put you
your
like,
face.
it looks like a parka almost. But it's made of such a thick material
Can't
that
even-
there's no way you can ball it up. I mean, like tie it up in a way where you,
Yeah.
it's unmovable. It's like a safety blanket.
Weird.
Did you ever get video games to download on your laptop? By the way,
Yeah.
you got the Grand Theft Auto to load and all that.
Oh, I got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas to load. I got
That's dope.
Max Payne to load.
Do you play them?
Yeah, I'm almost done with Max Payne. I haven't played video games in like a week. Because look, before that computer, bro, the last console I owned was a PS2. So I went with the games that are from that era. I was like, oh, damn, I'm going to go play Halo again. I wanted to play fucking Counter-Strike, and then I used to grow up playing. I
I was
wanted
all Xbox.
I miss the college
Yeah,
sports
I played
games.
Counter-Strike
I used to
on
do like
Xbox.
the college ones,
Was
but then
Half-Life.
they had the NCAA had to stop making them because the kids want to get paid. I
yeah.
like the whole like recruitment
should
thing of
be.
NCAA football and NCAA basketball. Like,
I mean, I love the
really
college football games. Madden
cool.
college.
PS3. They're all PS3.
Yeah, I liked all that shit. But yeah, I do believe that the college players, they shouldn't get paid by the companies because of
They
certain
would you'd be
things, but the
surprised how little of
schools.
amount they take just to say that they're in the game. They'll take, oh, my name's in the game. Cool, give me like $100. Some people like it just
So wait, they never gave them anything to just use their name?
So what would happen
Dude.
is like you remember when Tim Tebow was doing really well at the
Yeah.
Florida Gators? So he was actually like they would make a number 11 who was his height, his weight looked just like him, but his name wouldn't be on the game.
Yeah, they
And he
were,
would be like 99 overall.
They do that to
Yeah, like on
everybody.
the cover,
Like
right?
they would
That's what
they
they
would
do.
emulate every single player.
They do every player. They don't
Not
put
their
names on
name.
the backs.
They literally be how good like Tim Tebow was a really good quarterback. He was his exact height, weight, everything.
Well, then
Look
you
it up.
knew. You thought you were
You knew it was
playing
Tim Tebow.
It was
you were
funny.
playing with you,
What's his
right?
name? I forget the name of.
Oh.
He's a defensive end. I forget for who.
And then so he'd go to the NFL next year and he'd be on the cover. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then like, but they used to have in the early college games you could see names for that year. They don't do that anymore because everybody wanted money. But then the new Madden game came out, and those guys actually get some money sometimes. For being
They
on,
all get
especially
money for
if
being it's in their contract.
especially if you're on the
Yeah.
cover.
If you
Yeah.
don't sign it, your name's not in it. They put your number.
You know who's on the cover from 2004? Rams.
Just Rams.
The Rams. Well, it's one of the players from the Rams. I forget his name. But
Marshall Clark.
I think so. It's 2004.
Travis Marshall.
But what was it?
Whatever the good
Fucking
player was.
this player though from this year. This player though from this year.
Travis Marshall.
Because a lot of players from the NFL season this year are kind of mad. They're like, "Oh, those stats don't seem right." And this one football player was out there like, "Nah, man, don't worry about that shit. It's a video game. It's a video game." Until he saw his face in the video game, he's like, "Yo, this game's fucking up, bro." Like he got mad. Like,
Yeah,
he's
he was like he looked bad or something.
yeah, he looked bad. He hated it.
Now
Ugh.
they made ratings adjusters. That's an actual job for Madden now. They're called ratings adjusters.
Reefer Mania. Fuck yeah.
There's somebody that sits there, goes every game.
No, like a player can request a ratings adjuster to come out to their game and watch them if they think.
Oh,
they're
really?
winning. Yeah, that's an actual job this year. It's
No,
like a
that's what
panel
I'm
of
saying. It's
16 people.
because there's somebody that goes to every one of their games and takes down their stats and their averages for the game.
And
So they,
Go
And they average it out at the end of the season.
They could call their bluff and be like, no. That's really good though.
And like you can only really see if they're that much faster than the other players if you're there in person. You know,
I
you
got
can't
you.
just
You fucking see that, Greg? Fucking see that? Yeah.
I would do that after every
First time
touchdown.
Yeah,
you run for the touchdown. You look at him like, "What's up? Give me my 99 speed, man. Come on."
You might not do that
Stop
speed.
lying. Stop lying.
What was NBA. Damn,
Jam,
what was it?
NBA Jam.
NBA Jam with the big heads.
They have that for PS4.
Dude.
You remember that original arcade game?
Jam on fucking Sega?
What's
Dude.
fucking-
Yeah, dude, that's what I was talking about. That era.
They're not making things backwards compatible anymore. Like the PS4 should be able to play everything back to PS1. But they want to make money on you and make you buy the.
We had this talk, I think, a couple of weeks ago on the
It's crazy
podcast.
because like now you can buy all that shit. Like, do they have like a PS like a
Oh no!
PlayStation like Mini now? Like it's
Yeah, but it comes
tiny.
preloaded with
The 5 is
games.
coming out.
It did not. I got really mad because the new that old.
Xbox is gonna just do like a computer console pretty much.
Yeah,
I game on a PC now. I have an Alienware. I just said.
I used to work for
I pretty much
Alienware.
said-
I said fuck PS4.
I used to work for Alienware.
Yeah, man.
I worked at the Alienware facility by Miami Airport.
Is it nice? Is it good quality?
It's not there no more. But
It's in
when I,
Mexico. Yeah, I got it.
but when I worked there, I left Alienware because I got bought by Dell, and Dell literally laid off everybody who worked at the Alienware to bring their own people. So I walked out that bitch with 4 laptops and 3 towers. Yeah, I said, "Fuck!" Even the security guy was like, "Nigga, go."
Those things are like future proof. You can just like swap out parts easily.
Yeah,
for
but
the
not
new shit.
really. Nothing like that.
The one, yeah. The one.
But Alienware, though, at the time that I worked there, we got to do all the beta testing for Doom 3.
That's dope.
And I got a promotion. I went from screwing in motherboards to getting to running PCs at the max capacity. And then I can play Doom 3. I'm like, the highest resolution at the time. Like, now I play Doom 3 on my laptop. Like, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking nothing. So, like, I've already downloaded a bunch of games onto my PC and then deleted them because they stay on my Steam pack. I already paid for them. I can just re-download them later in time.
Steam's cool.
I love Steam. And,
I
like,
have both Origin and Steam.
and like, bro, I went through Doom 3 like it was nothing. Now I went on the Max Payne. I'm trying to beat Max Payne, and parts of it is in Brazil, and their Spanish is different. It's Portuguese, but there's still certain insults. There's still certain insults and shit that are like,
Obrigado.
what?
Obrigado.
What's that?
It's like hello.
Oh no, regalo
Obrigado.
is
Yeah, just speak
gift.
Portuguese.
Fala português.
No. I'm Portuguese. That's how they talk with the fucking lisp. Same with Spaniards. Yeah, but whatever. I'm on Max Payne. I want to finish that, and then I'm gonna move on to San Andreas. Then I'll move on to what's the other game on there? Oh, Left 4 Dead. Dude, let me tell you something. I am not good with horror games.
Dead by Daylight, you mean?
No, Left 4 Dead.
Oh, I played Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight's cool
Pop out.
too.
They pop out.
No, yeah, like, I forgot that I am not good with horror games. I was really into this game. And I'm like, oh my god, they're fucking running at you! Like, I got terrified by it. I was like, no more horror games.
I think the computer gaming is better because
Yeah, get the laptop. Laptop.
everything is available for a computer.
And plus, it's just higher resolution most of the
And-
time.
Well, yeah, and then you like the computer could be future proof.
Yeah,
it
and
can never
now,
get old.
and now everything has a wireless.
So, what do you play though?
I play Apex. I play Dead by Daylight.
It's Apex.
Apex is like Fortnite. You ever heard of Fortnite?
Yeah.
It's like Fortnite but without the building, and like a little bit more. It's made by EA Games.
It's a free. No.
They put a lot of money into marketing. They paid Ninja like $1 million or so just to play it on the first day and stream it. Yeah.
There's like a lot of those like
Streamers
games
that
out
make
now
tons
that,
of money.
like,
Mixer. Go ahead. Sorry.
there's a lot of those games out now where it's like they just drop you. Like, dude, like I play like PUBG sometimes, like on my phone, and I'm like, dude, this is fun. Because like they drop you like butt naked, and then like
That's
you
what
have
I like.
and you have
Equal
nothing.
opportunity
Yeah,
games.
you're like there, and then like you finally like go around and get shit, and then like when you die, you just fucking start over all over again.
That's exactly what Apex
Like, and you
is.
just go until you're the last person. Like,
Apex
that's
is groups
cool.
of 3. You play in groups of 3.
that's even cooler.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
They're coming. Yeah, it's really cool. So I play that. I like racing, F1 racing, like the really fast cars.
Yeah,
And then
I like
Dead by
racing
Daylight.
games. I'm a big racing game fan.
I love
I love the rally sport games. What?
I'm real good at
I don't like
That's good.
N64 one's whack now because people know like glitches and shit. Like it's not. It's really fun. The
Yeah, like
N64
jumping
one, like,
Rainbow Road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's just like some not cool stuff.
Dicks
You're dicks.
for jumping
Stop
Rainbow
cheating.
You know
Road.
who you are.
Stop cheating.
Yeah, no, but I
Stop
actually
cheating.
stopped. One of the reasons why I stopped playing fucking video games was because of Gran Turismo 2. Because
Oh yeah, so real. That stuff is so real.
well, Gran Turismo for the PS2, Gran Turismo 2 was like the kickoff for the platform. And I was into it, bro. I love Gran Turismo. And I had the steering wheel. I had everything.
That's cool.
And the steering wheel had fucking resistance. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
So, and I was a big fan of the Escudo. As soon as I got the Escudo in the game, I was very happy with that car. But I was so into that game, bro. I even did all the Le Mans races,
So
the 24-hour races in that game.
You can save it like halfway through and stuff.
Not even. No, you could not save halfway through the race. You had to play the whole race. That means you're sitting on your console for 13 hours. Because it wasn't never 24 hours.
That's cool, though. That's cool.
So, bro, I sat there, did all those long-ass races. And, I had every car in the game fully customized. Every game, every race, first place. And on completion, like percentages, it would say I was 98.2% complete. I'm like, what the fuck am I missing? And every day I'd go through every race, every category. I'd go through everything. I'd go through every car, see if I had every car. And I never fucking, I'm like, how am I going to beat this game? I have everything already.
Do you have like the state of progress?
But I said, fuck this thing. I'm done with it.
I'll pick it up for you that time.
Years later, I fucking see a fucking thing on some gaming channel, and they start talking about the glitch of Gran Turismo 2. I'm like, there's a glitch of Gran Turismo 2? What is this? It's like all the glitches, like, the game, if you had everything in the game, it would only read 98.2% complete. I'm like, oh, so it's a glitch? It was like a weight was lifted off of my shoulder. It's like it's been haunting me for over a decade.
No matter what, you were not getting 100%.
Yeah, so I was
got
like,
to see like the finishing, like whatever finale.
no, there was never anything like that.
I should look that up.
You got that when
We
you
should give you that.
you got that when you do those big races. You get like a cool celebration,
Yeah,
confetti and shit like that.
That was a really cool gaming series. They
Dude,
still have it now. They
I love
have
F1
4
racing.
or 5. I have the F1 though, 2019.
I like F1. F1's great. They make this new fucking racing pack where you can sit in a chair. It's all on hydraulics. Everything, there's a screen in front of you. It's all on hydraulics. Everything just moves.
I'm not sure how I feel about those.
I love that. Let me tell you, I learned how to
That's
joystick
arcade.
with Ferrari Simulator.
I'm sorry?
With Ferrari Simulator, that's how I learned how to joystick shift.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
That's how I learned how to, and they worked. It transferred over really well. Because even with Ferrari Simulator, look, everybody can get the point of clutch in, shift up, clutch out, gas. Everybody can get that. But it's when you're slowing down when people fuck up.
And if you have all the assisters off, like if you have anti-lock brakes off and stuff, and you like if you touch the brakes a little bit, you always lock off the brakes. It's really fucking hard. If you want to make it realistic, it's really fucking hard.
Yeah, it's those. Well, no, I mean I'm just saying like racing games, they get really technical now, and like when you're in Ferrari Simulator, it's really fucking you
Where is the
choose
Ferrari Simulator?
Now they don't have it no more. Right? Last time I saw it was
That'd be dope.
was at GameWorks a long time ago. But now even the new fucking racing games, you can do things like that where you can shut off ABS, where you can.
I heard they use F1. The drivers use F1 the game to memorize the tracks now and everything. Like,
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
to know
A lot of people do
the
that.
tracks are.
Laguna Seca
It's
one of my favorite. Laguna Seca is one of my favorite tracks in the world, and it's been duplicated in so many racing games. I know every fucking turn in that fucking racetrack. Pikes Peak, the uphill
in
track.
Colorado.
Pikes Peak, I have played on video games so much that the first time I ever went to Colorado was around the time where Hertz would let you rent a racer. It's called Rent a Racer. You could you could rent a 5.0 Mustang from Hertz, badass looking little Mustang, and I'd fucking take that thing up the mountain, bro. Rip it up the mountain.
You drove a Mustang.
I drove a Mustang. Yeah, okay, I'm one of
I
those guys.
know Range Rover has a commercial of them driving a Range Rover up Pikes Peak.
I think Pikes Peak is one of the most beautiful tracks in America, and it's also the most dangerous, because there's parts of Pikes Peak where you're getting up there where I was looking out over the mountain's edge through the passenger window. Like I had that Mustang sideways. I'm just like, I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
Sit down.
Get out of here.
Like, bro, I have driving for me is such a big thing because there's not many things that Damon does well. So, but when I drive and when I'm in a car with a manual transmission, I'm driving fast, or I'm, or if I'm, pulling an e-brake and clutch kicking and fucking coming around a corner, every little thing I could see, everything I know what to do. I could feel everything just right. That's why I love driving machinery so much. Cause I'm just good. Anything with a fucking steering wheel.
You're just very aware when you have that type of responsibility.
Yeah, dude. I love that, bro. I scare people when you cannot put me in a car that has F1 paddles in it or has, manual gearbox. It's like, where'd you get this?
You have to bring it to my car.
What maintenance? How much maintenance have you been doing? You been doing good maintenance? You think it's good? It's good. It's sound? Okay, let's fuck it up.
Let's go. Crack it out now.
Because the last thing I want, like I've been driving other people's cars who were too drunk. You just like I drove a buddy of mine's GT Mustang, it was a 2004 GT Mustang.
Yeah.
We were in high school, I think.
Yeah.
It was like our last year of high
I
school.
would've just called you both.
Sorry for Mustang. Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
What do you think about Teslas? The auto-
I love Teslas. I think Teslas are amazing vehicles. I just wish they
Future.
I don't know. I need something to do.
What's crazy is that the autopilot feature is just a software update. It's $4,000 software update. It's not any like added. It's just literally
Software.
Yeah, you update everything.
yeah, it's crazy.
That's why I can't do
It
it.
already has everything. You just gonna update.
I need
It's crazy.
to do stuff.
I would take any Tesla,
I need a button.
Teslas are dope,
even the cheapest one.
Oh yeah, dude. I think they're great cars.
and like they're
They're
very quick. They're not top end quick, but you don't need to go 200 miles an hour.
But you can get there pretty fast in a
We're
Tesla.
gonna make like super.
The new Tesla Roadster. Have you seen the new Tesla Roadster?
Yeah, that's super.
Have you seen the new Corvette?
Yeah, all
The
right,
Ferrari,
I have
baby.
an issue with that.
I have a huge issue
You're
with
gonna
it.
see a lot of them because they're affordable, and they all look like Ferraris, so they're gonna get watered down quickly.
Oh no, they're already watered down, bro.
It's gonna be
First of
super
all,
weird.
I'm not saying this in a derogatory way or anything like
It's
that.
gonna be real silly when there's like three of you at the light. You
But
know?
that's the thing, though. They don't mind that shit. Corvette owners are fags, and like I don't mean that
It's
in the bad way,
in a bad way,
but they're
there's
fags.
so
You look
many
at two Corvette drivers,
Yeah.
because I can't.
It's also improvement.
When you're at fucking a light and you see two fucking Corvette guys, they wave at each other and
Yeah,
shit.
Corvette clubs.
You want to suck a dick together? Like that's how they are.
If I'm gonna get a nice car, I want something that not many people.
I want
have.
exotics. I want something that people are not going to get. You know, look, bro. You look at the Ferrari. Look, I even posted a picture of it. I posted
Honestly, you're gonna pay for a Corvette. I'd buy a big ass truck.
That's a $60,000 car, the Corvette.
Look at this. Look at this.
Big ass
Look at
truck.
this. Ferrari.
I saw those.
Okay, the Ferrari 484, I believe this car is.
That's
The Ferrari 484 next to the Corvette, and then that's the new one on the bottom.
The Corvette
Come
was
on.
nicer as was.
Corvette look cool as shit. The new one, it's just like it's a mid-engine car. It sounds gnarly. The new 2020 the 350 Boss, the new Mustang 2020 coming out, which is the demon killer. 'Cause that thing has 780 horsepower out the box.
the only Mustang I ever liked was like 5.0.
Yes.
Oh hell yeah, the Fox body ones, the old ones. Yeah,
That's the
dude.
only one I ever liked. That thing looks so cool.
Cobras.
Dude, I mean, I like Mustang. Like I was saying to my buddy, I had to drive him home. He was all drunk one night. He had this 2004 fucking GT Mustang.
Gross.
Yeah, it was nice. I liked it, and he had it was pretty cool. It was a cool car. I remember getting into this thing.
Why did you like it?
I liked it because of a bullshit type of like little modification he did on the side skirts.
Oh, yeah, some cool fucking.
The only American
fucking
performance
mouse
car I
to
like
the
is like
cap.
I had a cool wing.
Cadillac V's or whether
Oh my god.
these are where it's at.
Oh my god. Let me tell you something about the Cadillac.
Smells
I do like it.
this kid's car.
I like it, but it's too refined for me. I like roughness. I like a shifter where it's
Bang, bang.
get in there, like I don't want to
He
have
wants to slam
Bro,
gears.
if-
He wants to
I-
rag some shit out.
to, bro. There's manuals that you get in, bro, where it's just
Well, nothing's manual nowadays.
It's hard,
The
man.
automatic shit faster than the manuals ever could.
yeah, that's true, but still, I mean, it's something about it. It's being connected to the vehicle, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because you know, I always know that I can get better gas mileage if I want to. I just keep it at third. Yeah, but
Take off in third.
yeah,
Take
yeah.
off in second.
Let me tell you something. The Z06 Corvette when it came out,
See, no, that's what
I
I'm
went.
talking about.
I tested this out. Check this out.
They don't recline.
I was in a 06 Corvette the first year of them. Popped in the clutch, turned the vehicle, had a light, put it in fifth. And I took my foot off the clutch and pressed that gas, and it started rolling. I know that ain't even a lot of
Not
rubber.
even a skip.
And I went from fifth gear to 135 in that car.
They don't recline though.
The fuck no! I don't care about recline. I'm not falling asleep in the car.
So, yeah,
There's
it
no way.
doesn't
You're
go back.
gonna be in the fucking trunk.
It's fixed.
So if you're only that size,
That's the problem with the Corvette.
Yeah. Well, you know it's a really big problem with some other supercars.
It's a one size fits most.
Yeah, because I feel really bad for Jeremy Clarkson. If you don't know who Jeremy Clarkson is, one of the hosts from Top Gear. He
I love Top Gear.
from the original Top
I
Gear.
wish they had Sorry.
Don't worry about it. You can go on Amazon now, and they're on Amazon Prime with Grand Tour. It's amazing. I love that show.
Is it good?
Oh my god, that sounds awesome.
All right, I gotta start
That
watching.
show's amazing. Watch it. They have 3
I like
seasons
that
up.
show.
You're gonna enjoy it
Jerks off to it all the time.
all the time. I'm like, oh, James Ray, Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond.
What were you saying about Jeremy Clarkson?
He bought a Ford GT. Now they have the second gen Ford GT, but he bought the first gen Ford GT when it came out. Now the
Those are
roof
so weird.
is connected to the door. I'll explain how. It's like, imagine a T-top, but the tops that you would take off for your T are connected to the door. So when you open the door, the T moves out with it. So the roof moves with the door. And he can never get out of his fucking car properly because he's such a big guy. And he like crawls out of it.
He made it like that, or it's
No, he bought it like that. That's how you buy those
Okay,
things.
something like that.
So, and Ford now has gone through this thing of downclining, which is going to be their fault. That's why I'm happy about the 2020 Mustang. But the Raptor,
That's
the
a nice
Raptor
truck.
came out with a giant fucking V8 in it.
That's a nice truck.
6.2 fucking V8. So did the Ford GT. It was a 6.2 V8 with a fucking supercharger. Sounded like a fucking jet coming right. Like, I love that thing. They downsized it to a 6-cylinder twin turbo.
And that's everything.
And like, I'm like, why is everybody trying to be like Skyline? Like, why is everybody trying to be like Nissan? Because Nissan did their GT.
Well, because they want it fast, but
Yeah.
with less gas mileage and like.
Yeah, you can't do that.
The ATS-V has a V6 twin turbo, and the CTS-V has a V8 supercharged.
Yeah, that V8 supercharger is gonna suck more gas than that
Fine.
turbo.
Fine with that. Listen, the only time a V6, like high-end V6 motors,
you
work in a nice car and make them go fast and corner one, is if you have all-wheel drive.
You also
Very
gotta
true.
understand too. Okay, one's gonna cost like 40, 50,000. This one you can sell at 20 to 30,000. I'm pretty sure more people got 28 to 30,000 with easier finances that they're gonna fucking just.
Well, that's the new,
That's
like
how
that's
it's
why people
shaped
buy
out.
Corvettes because they're like 60
And then
grand.
now with the
Very
way
affordable.
gas is going, like dude, they're trying to fucking just.
Very affordable.
Big
Corvette.
engines are just almost gone, dude. And they're just like you said, just putting turbos on fucking
Nissan
everything.
GT price.
And like now, like every sports car has a fucking launch button. Like it's mandatory, pretty much. If you're making a sports car right now, you have to have a launch button.
My car came with a launch.
Now,
So I put it like a little program.
this just reminded me. The Nissan GT, their first year ones, you can buy them right now for around. Yeah, will you grab me water?
Oh, good, thank you.
They can get it for like 60 grand. Okay. The new ones are a little bit more expensive, 103, 110.
It's GTR, right?
The new Skyline basically.
2020. Shit.
But the horsepower says from 550 to 600 horsepower. You know why?
50.
Because all those motors are handmade.
So it's luck of the, what do they call it? The what
Luck
lottery?
of the draw.
They call it the
The
what
horsepower lottery. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a they call it like a machine lottery. Like the
Yeah.
same thing with the computers. They call it another thing lottery because sometimes you could run it at a higher gigahertz.
Then
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So,
That's crazy. So some motors will just come out.
and the thing is, like, I love
that is crazy.
I love some imports. I think,
I would hate that. That's
but
so
I love
stressful.
some imports. I think when the Nissan GT came out, I was very excited. How much time we got on the batteries? How much? Oh, okay, awesome. Like when the GT came out, the Nissan GT, I actually was happy because I was like, oh, it's cool. It's an all-wheel drive car. It works well. And out of the box, at the time, I think it was like 80 grand, like 60 to 80 grand. And it was better than the Ferrari California out of the box, the Porsche Carrera GT out of the box. Now they're on the GT3.
Do you like Porsches?
I love Porsches.
I like the GT3. I like the GT.
The GT3S is really nice.
Yeah, those are nice.
Um,
Anything else? The Carrera? No.
the GT
No on the Carreras.
I like some of the Carreras.
So weird.
I like some of the
And they're not
Carreras.
even that fast.
Well, I mean, the
What is
Porsche.
a Porsche that's not fucking super fast too?
Yeah, boxers. It's the poor man's Porsche right there.
Ugh.
Boxers.
It was
Every fucking divorcee
what,
has
like
one.
the 80 grand or something like that.
Nah, they're cheaper than that. Way cheaper than
Get
that.
a Panamera.
Get a pan. Wow. I mean, like, dude, you know what's cool? I'm a big classic car guy. I worked in the shop and I built classic cars for a long time.
Okay.
When I went to Colombia last time, I found some classics that I really like. So I found a bunch of VWs. I really like classic VWs. I really like the 72 Super Beetle.
There's continuing those too.
But cars that you can't buy here in America, like the Renault 4. A Renault.
Oh yeah.
I found the Renault 4 over there. I was like, no way. And I was like, this is beautiful. And like, I wish
And
you
they're
could.
up kept too, right?
Yeah, because over there, an old car is not a classic to them. It's just an everyday car. So all their cars they take decent care of. But there's also a law in Colombia. Each vehicle in Colombia, if you're a licensed driver, you get inspected every year.
Wow.
Your car needs to be mechanically,
Emissions and stuff. Right?
everything. No, but mechanically,
They don't want
lights.
junk running around on the streets.
Do not want anything that's going to leak on the roads.
Texas is the same way. You have to have your car certified every year. To
Yeah?
be able to drive. Yeah, you have to have an emission test. They have to,
California does emissions.
yeah, they have to do like all these tests and like to make sure you can like drive it on the road before they before you do it. It's weird. Like a lot of states are different, dude.
Yeah.
Florida down here, it's a fucking
No,
no
whatever's
fault.
on them.
Oh, cool.
Florida is a no-fault state. Fuck that.
They're getting rid of the only PIP
Yeah.
requirement now. You have to have like a minimum 10K now. It's not just PIP.
No.
Which is still shitty because like even whenever you hit somebody and they sue you, like they only get like 10K. And if you fuck up not 4 people in that car, like
Then they gotta split that
they
10K.
ain't getting no money. Because that's what happened to me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and
Like the driver gets the money
after all said and done, anybody who files a claim.
first.
Yeah.
It goes in order.
They just split it up.
But it's going to be
Yeah,
nothing.
that's what
Fucked
they
up,
did.
man.
So like I was only gonna get like 4,000, and that was like okay, and then that was after like the 30%, and I was like, dang, 30% from 3 people. I was like, dang, you're making out pretty good. Not only that, I
Yeah.
did the math, and I was like, wait a second.
He's getting more than everyone else.
I'm like, you're telling me that I'm gonna get 4,000 back, and that's before doctor bills. I was like, bro, you're sending me to do an MRI. I know those are $2,000 off.
Yeah, but
And you've been sending me to the chiropractor for 6 months now.
we could stop doing that and just pay out now, right?
I was like,
Why are we spending money on that?
I'm not getting anything. He's like, I promise I won't be making more than you. And I'm like, dude, I'm not getting anything. You're not even getting anything. What are we even doing here?
Yeah.
The only person making money is the person rendering services to me right now. The
Yeah.
chiropractor's getting all
Yeah.
the fucking money.
Yeah. I'm like, you're
I mean,
not
that's
going to get
just-
any money. I was like, why
I don't
would
like that
you
shit,
do
man. I got into an accident and they tried to make me go through all that bullshit. I said, no, bro. Just give me my fucking money for my car.
Yeah.
And I went through the whole fucking bullshit. Ended up getting money. It just took forever.
Everyone along the way has to be your friend and have your personal interest in mind.
Yeah, fuck that.
Otherwise, they're gonna make themselves money off of that 10K. It's just how it works. Everyone has to be your homie, or else you're gonna you gotta know someone, or else they're just gonna fucking give you the runaround.
They're ridiculous.
And you
Spend
have
all
to
your
just
money.
make sure no matter what you do, you call Morgan. Don't fuck
That's the attorneys.
Yeah, you call them.
They're paying you for that plug, right?
I fucking
No, they're not. Fucking
I will
pricks.
tell you this: they'll get anybody money, and they're not just gonna go after like whatever your thing is. They're gonna go after them and their fucking
Hide kids, hide your wife.
like. And I haven't told the attorney. I was like, what are you doing going after the lady? I was like, you gotta go after the insurance company. I was like, what are you doing? I was like,
That's
you're not even
true.
doing the right job. I was like, you're just going after the ladies fucking deductible. I was like, nah, dude. I was like, you're not even looking at the big picture here. I was
And
like,
sometimes you don't want to sue their. If you have the better insurance, you want to sue your own insurance.
Yeah.
If you don't mind that your bill's gonna go up, you sue your own
Yeah.
insurance if you got the fucking better insurance. You
yeah.
get more money. That's a nice little cheat. Right
I
there.
would hate to sue my own.
But then your bill's gonna go up.
I would hate to call that
That's
fucking lizard and be like, here you go, shit.
No, I ain't got Geico. I got Progressive.
You in good
And
hands?
Progressive was fighting. They were like, yo, give this motherfucker some money. Some bitches.
Pay this guy.
Yeah.
Pay this man.
And they're the ones that was like, gotta pay for everything. And like, but no.
Would you like a dab, buddy?
I'm a big one.
I told fired my attorney, I was
shit.
like, this is stupid. We're just wasting all of our time. I was like, I want $10,000. I'm going home right now.
Cold start.
Don't call me no
About
more.
Yeah, I like
Instead of
Cold Start.
10K, I'm going home.
Yeah.
So wait, did you go to did you do the chiropractic and all that shit or no?
Yeah, after that, I stopped going. After I went for 6 months, you know?
Yeah, 12.
So I pretty much went to the chiropractor for 6 months for free.
That sucks.
Yeah, but like, well, they weren't doing anything.
Those chiropractic sessions are like massages. They're not even fucking really cracking your back. I don't think they're allowed to crack your back.
You think so?
Were they?
Yeah.
Mine didn't crack my back.
They're popping the shit out of that
That
thing.
didn't happen to me.
They're talking about how it's all out of line because I'm in all out of line.
She thinks good.
Yeah, dude. She running another Blizzard?
I don't think my throat handles that.
A Blizzard?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's a backwoods smoker. I talk all that shit, but I'm still gonna hit it.
Heard that.
I need an iPhone, man.
I didn't hear that, but still heard
I
that.
got you.
You got me?
I have a phone over there. Probably end up getting cool.
What?
Sell you for probably cheaper than what they're selling.
What type of phone is it?
iPhone 6s.
What?
Metro PCS.
Are those phones? Well, I got T-Mobile.
Same thing.
Same
And then
thing.
T-Mobile bought Metro.
Nice.
Probably.
So I could probably.
Cheap.
You think
Metro didn't.
I can throw my
It could be the
fucking?
other way around.
You think I can throw my chip in there and
T-Mobile
work?
probably,
No, I'm just saying it'd just be funny if that's how it was.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't think I can just
Yeah.
throw my chip in there and it'll work. It has to be an unlocked
are you
phone.
from South Florida?
I am born and raised.
Okay,
Really?
so you remember whenever Metro was only in Dade, like it was
Yeah.
only in
They were my
Dade.
first phone service.
Yeah, so like when I was in high school, my friend Chris was from here, and his girlfriend still lived here. And when Christmas came around, his girlfriend got him a Metro. It was like one of the singular phones, one of those like little silver flip phones.
Yeah.
I was a Razor first.
And like he's like, yo, my girl's getting me a fucking cell phone. I was like, that's tight. I was like, now I can call you, because I had Nextel, and like everybody had Nextel at the time.
Chirp, chirp.
And so he like got the phone. And he's like, yo, I can't get this thing like to fucking work. And like he got it like over to my house, and we're like looking it up, and like I like looked it up and looked up. I'm like, dude, this only works in Miami. I was like, it's a Miami number. Like I was like, if you go to Miami, it works. And then like
You're Fort Lauderdale, market.
whenever Metro started spreading out, like I remember like when Metro was like in Polk County, if I went like to Tallahassee, my phone wouldn't work no more.
Yeah.
Like if I went like in like
The good
some
old
parts
days.
of Orlando, my phone wouldn't work.
That happened to
If
me.
you took a trip to Orlando, like, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna have phone.
fucking dead zone, dude. I
You
think
get Wi-Fi, I could probably text.
Yeah, and
SMS. You get SMS.
yeah, and like at that time I had a Kia Sarah, and like I think that thing had Wi-Fi on it.
I
I'm
remember.
not
No, I
sure.
would literally type out an SMS message and send it, or MMS message.
Yeah, yeah.
And send it, multimedia message, and send it in text because it would go through. That's funny.
Yeah, and then for like a while I had like BBM.
Blackberries are the best.
Did you know BlackBerry Messenger is still a thing?
They got rid of it, I thought, didn't they?
I thought it was still. Like,
I thought they got rid of
usable.
Blackberries altogether.
No, like if you can still use it.
That's so stupid.
No, I thought they got rid of BBM. I swear, I think they got rid of it. I don't want to challenge you on that.
No, Google it.
I thought I heard that because I watched
If they
Bloomberg a
did,
lot.
that's a bummer.
Pretty sure they got rid
That's
of
a bummer.
Blackberry.
Shit, it's 11 o'clock.
Happen.
I don't know if that means then. Things will return to a fucking pumpkin.
We'll shut down May 31st.
So this year? Dang.
BBM will still exist, and BlackBerry today revealed a plan to open its enterprise version of BBM to general consumers. Wait, so
So somebody can buy it?
oh yeah, I'm gonna read this more.
See, I didn't even read anything about them like trying to cut it
It
out.
might be time to move on from BBM. The consumer version of BlackBerry
Might be.
will shut down May 31st.
Well, that's good to know. It was
No, oh, here we go. Starting today, BBM Enterprise will be available through Google Play Store and eventually the Apple App Store. The service will be free for 1 year, and after that, $2.50 for 6 months. $2.50, 50 cents for 6 months of service. The version of the software, like the consumer version, still features group chats, voice and video calls, and the ability to edit and retract messages. BBM features an end-to-end encryption. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that was the whole point of BBM.
yeah.
So wait, but it's on Google. I ain't got Google.
Eventually, with the downfall of RIM and eventually BlackBerry, BBM fell behind iMessage, WhatsApp, and other independent message platforms. BlackBerry BBM E lacks a lot of those extra features, so consumers might find it a better platform for communicating. I'm not really sure what's going on, but it seems as though it's not going to work the same.
So it's just plain.
Yeah, I think it's like a stripped down version of it.
So it's just text only, kind of like how AIM was now.
Yeah, I think that's
It's,
and you have to pay for it.
this time next year, you'll be paying for it, and it's encrypted, just not.
It's like WhatsApp, but I don't even think
But
it's.
with no photos or videos.
So like, what's the point? Wasn't WhatsApp supposed to charge you like they said it was free for a year, and then they would charge you like $1 or something the year after
I
that?
never got charged for
I never got charged for it, but I would always see the notification.
Who would they charge?
This is what I'm saying. Like I would see the notification. I have to show you that.
Like to ask you to pay something?
Yeah, like WhatsApp.
Where would you put a card number in?
They just say like charge from.
There's not even like an option for that in your settings, is there? To add a credit card to that? Because it's supposed to be encrypted.
I'm telling you. Is WhatsApp really about to start charging again? Users hit with fresh alerts.
Again?
Well, no, it's from 2018, but this is what I'm telling you about.
That's what I'm saying in 2018 again. Like they charged at one point in time, or they're just asking for donations. Like some of those websites.
Maybe it might be a donation. You're right. It might be a donation, but that's not. I don't think that's specified.
But that's what I'm
here.
saying. They're like probably saying like, "Hey, you should pay for this." But like, there's like a lot of pages where I've like downloaded like software programs, and they're like, "You have to buy this," or
There you go. For a long time, we've asked users to pay after their first year, but we're scrapping that in 2016.
so I don't know if I even used it in 2016.
I did, but I never paid. Like, so what would happen is I would just uninstall it after a year and reinstall it, and you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't have to pay. Use your same number and everything. Just uninstall and reinstall, and you would like get around it that way. I remember seeing this
I
prompt.
think I've had it for that long, but I don't know. Maybe because I've got a new phone and closed it out. Like, I guess reinstalled it on a new phone. So I guess is that what would work?
So apparently, they're launching a new pay-to-use tools for businesses to communicate with their customers. The businesses will pay a fee for a confirmed delivery. The messages are set to cost between 0.5 cents, so less than a half of a cent to 9 cents.
What, you gonna charge me money to send a message?
Yeah.
What
Seems as though now they're gonna let people spam.
Okay, what would a business? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What would a business need to send people spam?
This move will allow its owner, Facebook, to make money from WhatsApp, which has lacked a revenue stream.
Piece of shit.
Companies will be able to provide information and services such as delivery dates or boarding passes to customers via the platform. In return, the businesses will pay a fee. The price means that they will often be more expensive to use than the more basic SMS text. In addition, firms can respond to questions and comments for free if they do so quickly. But if they take more than 24 hours to reply, they will face a charge.
What?
So like they can do like live chat queries with customers if I text, but if they don't answer me within 24 hours, they get charged for me texting them. So WhatsApp rewards them for quick responses if they're going to use the platform to communicate with customers.
Ooh. So what would you need to message a company for? Like boarding? Okay, it said like the boarding pass to download it onto your WhatsApp.
No, like an airline can send you your boarding pass via WhatsApp.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you buy your boarding pass, they would send it to your WhatsApp and they'd charge it to your WhatsApp, or you can send it to your text that's for free.
Yes, as opposed to sending to your SMS, you can
It
send it
would
to
charge
WhatsApp.
them, not you.
No, it would charge you.
Fuck that. What?
No, I'm charging like using the business.
That's what I'm saying. Like it would charge the business.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it wouldn't like be like 5 cents.
No, yeah, it charges the business to be able to give you that conveniency.
Okay, I thought they were going to be like, well, we're going to need 5 cents for you to accept this text message.
No, but that's a
WhatsApp.
great conveniency to provide. I think businesses, because a lot of people use that when they are out of country and have Wi-Fi only. They depend on it big time.
Of course.
Why WhatsApp scrapped its $1 annual subscription fee? Because Facebook bought it. That's essentially why.
I'm pretty sure if you already have it, you're probably just grandfathered in like some of those apps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm really upset about? That they got rid of the download app, like, and you could just download any program file to your phone and like open it. It was just called downloads. It was just like this file, and you could go through and everything opened as a desktop. So you could download everything.
That
you
sounds
could
like
download,
an Android thing.
Dude, you could download music to your phone, like download programs, like that, like you know what I mean, like everything from a desktop, and then like
You like custom make files and shit.
and then they had little file boxes and folders, and then like one day it like stopped working, and then like I like tried to re-download it, and you can still download it, but it just won't work, and like anything that's in there now like won't open anymore. Yeah, like so like it's there, but it just won't open. I was like,
I
man,
was like,
this
we
sucks.
can't. Oh, you know what? I know what happened. My developers for my app helped make an app like this, where it was an app that you download, but inside of the app there are like 300 video games. And what happened was Apple was like, hey, we don't know how to make money on those other games, so you're shutting your shit down because we want you to register every game as its own app. The guy's like, what the fuck?
No.
I just had a bunch of mini games on my app. Yeah, well, we're not making money on those mini games by you registering those. So
We need
Nope.
you to.
Wow.
So you want to make 300 apps?
So how are they going to make money
he's
off
not
the
doing
app
it
stuff?
now.
That's
but,
what I'm saying. They wanted him to make
You
300
have to
apps.
pay every time you want to. You have to pay a yearly subscription to have your app on their iTunes store.
Is it like a
Like
Flat rate?
$90 a year, I think. Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
So you're telling me the kid who invented Angry Birds?
paying $90 a year just to have it. But he paid whatever it cost to develop it, which probably was not much. And then $90 a year to have it.
Man, I want to get an app made.
App, yeah, dude. For
I'm going to
sure.
get an app made. Well, somebody told me the other day, they're actually like, dude, I want to give you your own CBD line. It's not going to cost you nothing.
Don't do that.
I'm like,
Because, like, if you have a CBD line, this is what I tell everyone. If you're going to have a CBD line, people are going to be like, okay, but did you make the CBD?
No, fuck
or did
no.
you just buy it from where, like, everyone else is buying it from and you're trying to market it better? Because those are two separate things. And
They just try to make you the face of it.
yeah, and so I'd caution you to be the face of a real line. Not just someone who's buying CBD from
yeah.
anywhere. Buy it from someone who's like fucking growing and producing.
Well, supposedly it's from
and
somebody
extracting.
who grows. Farms all that bitch. So
It can't be hemp derived CBD unless the person's making the hemp themselves, of course. But people want the flower
Supposedly it's all
derived
grown.
CBD. You want the actual cannabis derived CBD. That's where it's at. If you can partner with someone who's doing cannabis derived CBD, then you're with someone who's doing it right.
Let's
But hemp, you can still partner with someone who's doing hemp if they're
There's
just
a lot of it.
and if they're growing it themselves, then they're credible too.
Yeah.
Anyone can just go buy some CBD and package it white label. That's what you learned. That's the biggest thing you learned this year is white label. I'm happy that you learned about that.
It's not that I learned about it. Like I kind of knew about it.
But like it was brought to light more.
It was brought to light more because I did talk about it more. Because
And you were repping a bunch of people who didn't deserve that rep, in my opinion.
yeah,
And that's all. That's all.
They didn't do anything besides pay for it and resell it.
Mhm.
The only thing that they did was resell it. Like it's kind of hard. Yeah, it's kind of hard to
but,
sell.
but let me tell you something. There's a lot of big companies that do that shit too, man. There's a lot of big fucking companies that do that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of companies that will create their company and then create a shitty
Render.
competitor to just say, hey, there's a shitty comparison. Come buy my shit.
And there's also companies who will start two companies and then battle each other just so you think you're
They're losing the
And
competition.
you're really buying the same fucking thing because they're going to the same warehouse,
Yeah.
paying the same guy that's making everything. You know how many fucking warehouses are there down here that just will make anything for you?
I want to turn one into a loft and live in it and work out of it.
There's like
You
there's
say that
some-
now.
Well, I create a second floor on it. You know,
You say
can
that
see
now.
Cali.
Find a fucking okay. Well, out there maybe, but find a place here like a nice warehouse spot with a good enough roof
Yeah, I know.
to where you're just like, yeah, I can live under this,
It has to be like a,
and then they're gonna allow you to build in.
yeah.
Because I've been in storage units.
No thanks.
I know,
In Florida, I've been
I
like-
know where some are that they literally have an upstairs.
Out
and-
west.
No, like in the city over, like not too far.
Those are dope. Man.
Nice.
One of
And
those.
it's like a little quiet, like place because I know my buddy has a fucking bounce house company, and he has a big office.
Yeah, I knew a buddy of mine that does that too.
And so like it's upstairs, and it's a big bay door, and then there's like an upstairs like loft area, like with a door. And
I do
everything.
know a
It's all
person that does
enclosed
that.
because he has a fucking AC in there, and it's like 20 degrees.
Such a big ass.
I do know a place like that. I know a couple of places like that actually in Miami where people live in their businesses. But also there's this kid I knew named Willie
You can get a
Hayes.
hold of the Bible with those
Okay,
big
James.
ass fucking bounce houses. But for real, you just got water slides, like fucking everything.
We got a
And I'd
bounce
probably
house.
get like a good discount too. Because I'd be like, hey, I'll even set it up. You
Yeah,
don't
you
even.
can't. Don't rent those things with cesspools.
Yeah.
You're a germ person.
I would get it from him because I know he cleans them and like he's my friend.
My hands smell it.
I don't even
It's
like water
leather.
parks.
They don't
dude.
smell like leather, they feel like leather.
Oh, I don't even like water parks.
Yeah.
Because it weirds me out when you walk through a water park and you like
Yeah,
walk through
cool.
a puddle and it's like warm and you're like, oh my
Oh.
god, I
It's
hope
not
that
that
was
hot outside.
I hope that was just regular water. You know what I mean?
There's a
And then,
place right by my
and then,
house.
Like it like really grosses me out when everybody's just standing in line going up the stairs and you're all just dripping and you're just like looking at everybody. And you're like, oh, dude.
Ugh.
So,
You know what's the worst? when I'm at a water park and I see the family carrying the baby with the wet diaper, the diaper's just dripping. I'm like, what else is dripping out of that thing? That's why I don't like going into like the lazy rivers and stuff. Like on the water slides, because that shit circulates.
I mean, I'll fuck with a lazy river because that water's constantly flowing.
It's moving.
It's constantly
Yeah,
flowing.
I think it's not moving fast enough.
That's about it. Now, like the wave pool, not so much.
No, hell no to the wave pool.
The cesspool,
Cesspool. Cesswave.
The wave pool, let me tell you something. The other time I ever been to
pushing
a wave
everything
pool,
out and then bringing it right back in.
my buddy,
It's not moving. It's just
just circulating the same shit.
I
literally over and
had
over.
this buddy named Loki. He was a DJ. But he was a really popular DJ, but his life's dream was to be like a professional surfer. So he had all these friends who were like professional, like known professional surfers. He goes, "Hey, Damon, my birthday's coming up." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" He goes, "I think I'm going to rent out Rapids Water Park in Orlando by Disney World, and then I'm going to rent out the wave pool. Because they get sent to
Typhoon Lagoon.
Typhoon Lagoon." He's like, "I can rent out
They all surf there. You can surf.
You
there.
can surf there.
That, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's cleared out enough.
No,
right?
they do like a surf night.
Oh,
yeah. They like shut it all down and like they surf.
And like, yeah, so
And before the park opens, you can surf the wave pool too. I think.
like, whatever
Then
he
it's worth it. Then it's worth it.
he rented out the whole fucking place to wave pool at night. So I'm there smoking blunts and stuff at this wave pool. We're having fun. And I'm like, yeah, I've been practicing for like weeks on end beforehand. I'm like, I'm gonna stand on my board.
It's my moment.
I'm gonna stand on my board for all these pros and be like, yeah, only been practicing for a week. Never done this before. And like, I get in that wave pool, and you know how you gotta like keep up with the wave, so you catch on the tilt and you pop up. I could never catch that fucking thing. And like, I was barreled into this concrete pool bottom, just getting ravaged by the fucking. It's all scuffed.
Yeah.
It was horrible. And then this one dude, his first wave.
Concrete.
This one dude,
This scratches you up and pretty much
Bro,
kind of burns.
it's like
meant
road
to-
rash.
It's meant for you to grip with your feet so you don't get washed by the wave coming. I think.
But in reality, you get pruny in the pool so you can grip. You know, a lot of people don't know that. That's why you get pruny so you can grip things.
Bro,
Oh,
Yeah, you didn't know that.
That's
no, I
weird.
did not know that.
Yeah, that's
But-
why you get pruny like when you're in water so you can grip and like.
science.
Just like also whenever like you get like cold chills, like people don't know that they're like skin erections.
What?
Yeah, they're actually skin erections.
Well, that's what bumps.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Because I talked about the Ferrari the other day and got a skin erection.
Yeah, that's sort of like when you get chills or something. Like
And you can't say that to people. Oh, because I tell my friends, like, I was like, bro, and Lemmy from Motorhead. And I remember I got goosebumps when I was telling a story about Lemmy. And I was just like, and I got goosebumps. I'm like, it sounds bad. Now I'm going to say, I'm going to tell a story about a rock star and get a skin erection. It just gives me goosebumps talking about legendary people.
Sounds a little bit adultish.
Yeah. Like, oh, I get skin erections from cars.
You'll catch someone's attention if you say that.
No. Ew. Skin erections.
Next
And
time
on
someone's
that-
just like, man, you gave me the chills. You're like, oh, did I?
Skin erections.
Yeah.
Got your skin.
You know what that really is, then.
Yeah, that's not attractive.
Kind of is that.
No, it's not.
I mean, it kind of is that.
No, it's not.
I mean, your girl doesn't give you the chills.
No.
She doesn't whisper sweet nothings in your ear.
I haven't got my dick sucked in a very long time. Shut up.
I mean, do I need to make a phone call, Damon?
What are you doing?
Pulling Teeth Radio.
You're going to lose this man.
After hours.
And,
coming up.
and I could just see it just being like that scene of like I love you, man, where he's like giving the toast. He's like, just give back a little, just give it back.
Would you like another guy, buddy?
I'll take them. Thank you.
So
I brought a joint roller. It's in the whip.
Who uses that?
joint roller.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
joint.
a-
It's a
I'm a-
king size cone roller.
I'm a-
It rolls into a cone.
I roll cones
Whoa.
by hand.
Really.
Yeah, that's the only way
See,
I've
I'm not-
been able to roll joints.
I can't roll things.
And I didn't know cones were a thing until like
It's a cone roller.
I roll
On top of that.
I roll good joints. Oh, yeah, just put the carb cup on top and heat it up.
Cold start.
I didn't really I smoked like a lot of blunts, and then like whenever I was when Wiz Khalifa stopped smoking blunts, I stopped smoking blunts too, and like the way he rolled his like papers is like how I started rolling it, like, every time.
You watched how he did it and everything.
Yeah, because like no, he like there's like this one old ass video where he's like sitting in like a hot tub, and he like shows how he does it because he like takes one corner and like slides it to the other side and then twists the end of it, so it makes a pocket.
Big hot tub, clear.
Yeah.
I know
It's an old ass video.
on like the
It's like from like 2003.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so then like he rolls it like it rolls into a cone every time.
Nah, I don't need to do that. That's not a roll.
I just got the cone roller. It's an Elements cone roller.
Made by Raw.
Oh, by Raw.
Raw makes Raw owns Elements, right? Cool.
Yeah,
So
Elements was
support
first. It's funny because like I know a lot of people that would be like, nah man, Elements is better than Raw, and I'm like, I think it's the same.
Same
company.
shit. Oh man.
I think so. They're like, nah. I'm
Stuff
like,
is good.
yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure
That's where you
Josh
are.
owns
Presidential.
all of them, everything. If it's a roller paper company, I'm pretty sure Josh owns it.
Look.
If
Well,
you start a
that's
roller
what-
paper
And
company,
if you're trying to start one, Josh is gonna kind of
well,
have something
he
to say about
owns
it
like
now.
he owns like the patent and the dimensions of a cone.
Yeah,
What happened to Burner's company? That he, like, what's the deal with
came
that?
out. I think those came out. Those things came out. They're just not cones. They're just like little cigarette pack things. But yeah, there was like a feud between them, I believe.
Yeah, I didn't know the whole backstory of that, but
It was all over the interweb. Very unnecessary is what it was. You know what I mean?
nobody won from that one.
No, because they're like good friends and like they're both millionaires and you shouldn't be fighting. Especially not on the
Especially when
internet.
everyone's making money.
Especially not on the internet because you know what I mean? You got these like children and like these kids on the internet that follow these people that think they're literally the best thing ever and that they just say whatever and they just like start attacking them. They don't know.
They
any better.
misunderstand the idolizing.
Yeah, and like in reality, like it's just a misunderstanding between two people and they turn into way more and like now they both got all this hate mail for no reason.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They created something out of the people. That's like when people have big voices, I'm just like, man, you don't even know what you're doing. Like the people that like listen to this, they're taking you so serious.
Someone told me that one time.
Or too serious.
So it's like, bro, you're an influencer. You watch what you say. Get the fuck out of here,
You're
bro.
an influencer. You're supposed to say what you want to say. Like that's how that's how it goes.
Yeah, that's like who you are.
That's how it goes. Yeah.
And it's not like you're telling people to do dumb shit.
Yeah, I don't
It's
tell
not like,
anybody.
like you're not like voicing your like political opinions all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
The only thing I say repeatedly is that people should
you know,
treat people the way they want to be treated,
yeah,
and women should
I
be in
know,
the fucking
you, like,
kitchen.
you keep your
And then-
racism keep your
I keep-
racism to a minimum.
I keep my racism to a minimum.
Like, you know what I mean?
No one with that put that in.
You're not a bad guy.
Nah.
But then again, there's like some people that have big voices and they say like some dumb shit and like how they hate somebody. And then like people that don't even know, like you've never even met this movie star in your life. And like this other actor says he fucking hates him. And now you're like, you know, I hate him too.
I don't like him now either.
Fuck his hate this guy. Fuck his
How
movies. I'm
can
gonna
you
go
do that
write
to
a
this
bunch
guy?
of hate mail. And
Fuck
it's
you.
like, what?
That's my homie with the full.
Yeah, like this guy, first of all, none of these people even give a fuck about you. Like,
I want them to
if
start.
you try to say hi to them, they'd probably just be like, don't touch me.
I guarantee you, if I said on the internet, like, oh, Chris Farley touches little boys, there'd be groups of people like, yeah, fuck Chris Farley. He's dead. He's been dead for fucking almost 2
It's funny,
decades.
There would be people that would do
More
that.
than 2
They
decades.
don't even realize that.
There's also people who just want to challenge everything you say just because they want to challenge everything you say.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful of those.
Them trolls got nothing else to do.
How much more time we got on that blunt?
You got about this much time.
All right, cool. Let's shit right there.
Man, don't wave your hand in front of a man's face,
Oh,
man.
good. He's not in the bubble.
Let the bubble.
Not in the bubble.
Oh, God. Yeah, dude. Ah, it's Saturday night.
Oh my god. Yeah. Do you keep up with the
Kardashians?
pop world and P Diddy? Yeah, you know P Diddy is dating Steve Harvey's daughter.
Oh wow.
She's 22.
Oh wow.
Okay, and guess what? 2 years ago, she was dating P Diddy's son. Like, how weird would that be to just come home and like they're probably gonna get married? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't she marry him if he's gonna throw up that opportunity?
Yeah. Well,
And that's her stepmom now, just in there, just sucking her dad's dick.
yo.
That's weird, dude.
But when everyone's making money,
Yeah,
You can
and
forget
like
a lot.
and
That's
the-
the sad part about it.
how this came about is there's like a lot of like pictures and videos of Steve Harvey and like his lady and like P Diddy and his daughter, and they're all double dating and like hanging out and shit. Like, if I was Steve Harvey, I'd be like, look, man,
Yeah.
like, look, yo, you're like almost as old as me. Like, no,
You gotta clean it up on this one, man. Like from brother to brother, like have some respect.
like,
Please, man.
Steve Harvey's wants some of that P Diddy money.
Yeah, trying.
He knows
Steve
what his
Harvey
daughter's doing.
dude,
This
Steve
is-
Harvey's got a lot of fucking money, dude.
Yeah,
He's got like 19 TV shows.
Doesn't matter. Watch him. He's like, you're gonna fuck my daughter. I'm gonna fuck up your pocket. Watch this.
Oh man,
Watch this. Baby,
That's
marry
what-
him. Then
Yeah,
divorce
she
him.
couldn't get it with the sons. Just
And
go
then
after the
whatever
bigger
else did-
asset.
yeah, it's crazy. I was just like, man, but I guess like what's like, I can see when you're over like the age of like 30, and then like your husband's like 50. That's okay, but like
22.
dude,
My dad's
child.
20 years older than my mom.
Yeah, but like you're a child at like 22.
Too young.
Dude, you know what I was doing at 22? All kinds of dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like my mindset was not even the same. I would never want to be 22 again. That's how good I was at 22.
I want to be 22 again. Just redo everything.
No.
Hard pass. I didn't have the.
I'll come up better.
I didn't have the.
I think there's a day. I think I have it down to the day.
The days you chose the wrong direction.
Yeah, like I have it
There's
down
no
to the
wrong
day.
direction.
That put me
man.
back to this point in my life.
He's like looking at his watch. He's like, 2 more hours. I'm about to fuck this shit up.
Yeah,
Can I
put
go
me.
far back enough to when I
put me-
started thinking about it? David, you would go back and be like, shit, not far enough. Fuck it up.
I'm already fucked
I've
up.
already went so far right.
All the time.
Oh! There'd be a
Let's
day.
get one more redo.
Yeah, one more reach. I get back that time. Man, if I do it right, all I gotta do is two simple things. Like, go fuck yourself, and that's it. That's all I have to do. I have to tell one person to go fuck themselves, and then I'll be fine. I'll get in my car. I'll have money. I'm gonna buy a new car. I was in a rental, so I can be like, go fuck yourself, get in the rental, buy a new car, I'll be fine. Or I can go a week before and just make a phone call. Like, hey, I'm not coming back. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
What would be different about your life now, though?
I wouldn't have wasted that. It would have been way different. Trust me. It would be way different.
But like,
It'd
what
be
would
way
you be
different.
doing now? Like, where would you be at now?
Here, probably.
You would still
With
be
money in my pocket.
Okay.
With a newer car.
All right.
I'd be here with a newer
With a
car.
reliable car.
And I'll probably be with a good girl. I'll probably be with a good woman like I am with now.
So do you think you still would have met your woman that you're with now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So the only thing that would have changed is a reliable car and like $20 extra in your pocket.
Yeah. Done. Done.
I mean, doesn't.
Go.
That's not really much to ask for.
It's
dude.
not a time machine. And that's it. That's all we really need. Time machine. We go right back in bed. Go fuck yourself. Get in my car. Go get a new car. Get my own apartment. Go take, and that'll be it. That's what I needed at that time. Instead, it was, I'm gonna take this money. Go do dumb shit. No, fuck you.
Yeah, but what dumb shit did you do?
Everyone does dumb shit.
And then,
Yeah.
you know what? We can go back. Let's just go back to birth and just give up. I want to be conscious. Like, I want to go back in time and be conscious.
Baby, you want me to tell you how you can do that? Like, honestly, how you
DMT?
can really, no. There literally is a facility out west.
Rebirth.
There's a ketamine facility. You can go out there and do ketamine doses, and that literally will reset you
Yeah, I've heard about
back. Yeah, my buddy works there,
Oh wow.
and like, yeah, it's a real fucking thing.
What does it
dude.
do? It resets you to what?
After the sixth one, you're like, you pretty much, she's like, it'll take you all the way back to the first person that like ever broke up with you, or every person that ever like pissed you off.
I don't need that. Oh no, man! No, it'll bring me back to like 7 years old. It'll bring me back to like.
That seems like a bad
Like
knowledge.
you go in, they like hook you up, and then like you pick like whatever you want to listen to, movie or whatever. And he's like, there's some dudes that go like, nah, this shit, blah blah blah. And then like next thing you know, like 30 minutes later, he's just like watching them just like cry and like watch this movie, like because they're like whatever. You know what I mean? Like
You come to peace with shit. Though.
yeah, like you know what I mean.
I've
He's
never
like,
done
He's
ketamine.
like, bro. He's like, dude. He's like after like 35 minutes, he's like, I was in the TV. That was like,
I want to go.
I was like, yeah, because like he's like everything is like it's like whenever you do ketamine, it's different. But when it's like medically induced and like done correctly and everything, like it's a completely different story.
The proper
Yeah,
way.
because they're trying to make it to where like start giving it to people. Like psilocybin out west is like legal now, so you know what I mean. Like it helps.
Oh
people.
yeah, Colorado.
Dude,
It's decriminalized. It's not
Yeah.
legal.
I
But
mean, like it's the next.
It'll be. You can buy it now, probably a little easier, and the quality will get better. Just as weed does.
the quality's good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they'll have it to where.
Could you imagine, bro? Oh my god! Because right now I know people who grow amazing mushrooms. Now imagine if we got legal enough to where really, really smart people would get
It's
involved.
gonna get there.
That's what I'm saying. Like they'll make it to where it starts with decriminalization, and then once they find like the medical side to it, they're gonna be like, oh shit.
Oh my god! I just really got a good idea. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, I did.
And what's cool about that is if you live in that area, make sure you check your Craigslist ads because they're gonna need people to eat those mushrooms and hang out. For a
Try
while.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
There's always doing some weird experiments on there. Like I haven't looked on there in years, but like yeah,
Test subjects needed.
yeah.
Now I go in there for misconnections.
Free, you want a free high? Come test this. That type of shit. You want a free trip? Come test this. These,
How long could you hold your breath underwater with this brick on your head?
Under these psilocybin mushrooms.
Yeah. We're gonna need you to take these mushrooms and go in this float tank. Dude, I would like to do that. Those flotation tanks, eat some mushrooms. They go in one of those and just float for like a couple hours.
Is that new on Netflix? That kidnapping.
What is a float tank? I don't even know what a float tank is.
Oh, it's like
I don't
a
even know what to say.
it's
Float
a
tank is? Okay.
it's like a hyperbaric chamber. Not a hyperbaric chamber. It's just a darkness room. Like it's full of water. You lay in it, you float in it, and it's in complete darkness.
Okay.
This is the ones that they have, but then like it's good. That lid closes, so like the lid closes, and like you can either like they have this place here called Float 9 or whatever. I think that's what it's called. There's always like Groupons and shit like cheap, but like they play like music, or you can sit there with the lights on, the lights off, and it's salt water, and you just
Sensory deprivation
Yeah.
tank.
Sensory
So you don't know where you
deprivation.
are. You feel like you're like
Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere.
yeah.
Like, I feel
That's cool. I would.
Like Josh went and did, and he's like, yeah, they asked me if I want to leave the lights on. I'm like, what's the point of that? Dude?
Now I want to be in
that's- I was
darkness.
like,
I want to go in there on
yeah,
acid.
dude, that
that.
mushrooms.
Acid.
I like doing things on
Or
acid.
just like Joe Rogan does it, and he like eats edibles. He said shit gets wild because like, dude, if you eat a lot of edibles, like you'll start tripping.
Yeah, that's a different high. That body.
Yeah, dude, he said he eats like 500 milligrams. He said one time he was in there and it sounded like a fucking African like rain like dance, like you know what I mean. It was just a whole like crazy shit. I was like, I can see that. I can see like you getting in there, just like it kind of like inside your head. If you think you hear something, you're
It
gonna
can go really well too, though.
Yeah, Josh said it was great.
I just like to socialize on those type of things. That's how you get inside your head the bad ways. You're not really socializing.
But also, if you're like a like somewhat positive person, you know what I mean.
Yeah, if things are going well, you've never had bad experiences
Oops.
recently and shit like that. Oops.
But see,
That's
I'm
what,
really dark.
Dave, I'm fucked up, bro.
yeah, David's fucked up. David, anybody's bad trip is a good trip to David.
Yeah.
Like he just likes to trip. There's no spiritual side.
Yeah, there's nothing to that.
David likes to just do DMT.
Things could be darkness. I mean, that's fine.
Give a fuck, yeah.
This is fine. Like I do DMT, and I've gotten up on DMT, walked around rooms, and people are like, "How are you doing that?" I'm like, I don't know. I want a glass
I
of
haven't
water.
done DMT. I haven't done acid. I've done mushrooms a while ago, but I don't think those really affect me like they should. anymore.
Mushrooms kind of like make me feel kind of drunk, and I don't.
Yeah,
No, no,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
mushrooms. I eat them, but I like acid, bro. I like doing acid. It just makes me feel good. Like, yeah, I have fun with acid, bro. I take acid, and I'm very normal.
I just like DMT and mushrooms.
God damn it, I love
I like
DMT.
to eat mushrooms, and then after they kick in, do DMT.
I need a DMT pen.
I've heard the dabs are a little like intense.
Done it.
I dab DMT.
We did it.
I've never done
We
it.
did it, and here's something bad. I dabbed DMT one time. The first time, I'm like, well, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, because it was too hot. It has to be at a lower
And then I took a lower temperature dab, and I was like, blast off.
Woo!
Put this right down real fast. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to be in like a comfort zone. For
Dude, the thing is,
That's
like, I
how
don't,
just go camping
I don't
out
think on
sometimes.
fucking
I've
hallucinogens.
done it.
I just put a smile
I've done
on.
it before. I've done it.
I just smile. I'm happy. I'm in a great mood. My head feels great. My body feels great.
Especially in that environment.
Dude,
camping,
that's what I did for like my birthday. We went up there,
I gotta
ate
go.
a bunch of mushrooms, floated. What we did was we ate a bunch of mushrooms, floated down the river, and then after we floated the river, like came back and then did DMT.
See, it's something to look forward to. As
Yeah,
well.
so it's
Yeah,
like,
what
man,
we
I
should
can't
do,
wait to
dude.
get back. Yeah,
Let's
and I even brought my tent, and my tent sleeps like 10 people, and I brought it, and then like I bought a hammock, dude. Like I was just tripping the whole day, so like. I got my hammock and it has a mosquito net. Like I didn't even mean to fall asleep, but I just like kept falling asleep. But I just like wake up and be like, oh
The
fuck, it, dude.
circumstances are perfect.
Yeah, like dude, like mushrooms, like to me, like dude, you get real cozy on those things. Like no matter where you are, you can be on the fucking ground, like in the dirt, and you'd be like, oh,
that's
so
great.
comfortable.
Dude,
man.
let's do that when it gets colder.
No, dude, it doesn't matter. Listen, everybody says that when it gets colder. Listen, you don't want to go when it gets colder because one, the water stays at 72 degrees at all fucking times. So you want to go when it's hot.
Yeah.
Second off, at 3 in the morning, no matter what time of the year it is there, it's fucking cold because it's like it's dew falling, like the trees are all fucking wet, and it gets like 50 to 60 degrees, and like you're cold, dude. Josh was like, "Oh, you're gonna get cold." I was like, "Bro, before I went to sleep, I put on my fucking hoodie and my sweatpants because I was like, I don't have a blanket. I didn't like get in my sleeping bag." And then I woke up and like grabbed my fucking sleep bag, got in it in my like hammock and like slept up. And I was just like, oh my god, I'm so fucking cold.
Dude, I've had
And then Alec, he got up and got in his fucking car and turned the heater on. He's like, dude, it was so fucking cold last night. I'm like, bro, you passed out like on the raft. Like he was like on the raft like by the fire and like the fire went out and like he was like, dude, I woke up and I was so
that's
cold.
what's bad though about me though. Because
you're the one that falls asleep outside. Right?
No, I don't. I mean, I fall asleep. I don't care about like when I've gone camping though, and you know, I like drugs. So I go camping and I realize I'm camping. It's like I've had many a nights where everybody just taps out and goes to their rooms, and I'm just sitting there by myself, high as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah, but no, that's the thing is like, dude, we like walk around to like 2, 3 in the morning because there's like trails you can walk all the way down, and you can still walk down to the water. There's like lights in the fucking
adventure and all that.
Dude,
right?
there's lights in the spring, so you can see down in the caves and shit. So when
They
you're
have it
tripping,
built in, like
yeah, so you can like they don't close the spring out. You can get in the river anytime you want, like get in it. So like yeah, but the water's always but the water stays at 72 degrees at all times, so it's always fucking cold. So like even when you're tripping, you're like, oh, it's so cold, but look at this fucking light.
It's so great.
And it's just so blue.
You don't want
like,
to leave the environment.
fuck no, like and like. To me, like I like to trip like outside and like be around nature. You know what I mean? And then so like after you walk around all day, like you want to go back and you like pass out. Like that's the thing with camping. It's like you pretty much like walk around and do everything till you fall asleep. Because you just don't like, and then you like sit by the fire and like eat your snacks and shit.
Snacks, yeah.
And, like,
I can't think of
smoke blunts. You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna pass out.
Well, that thing's dying. We've been out here for
I think I'm gonna ride soon.
about 2 hours.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I think it's time to cut it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bubba, for being on the podcast.
Thank you
I
for
appreciate it
hosting
so much.
Thank you very much for hosting
I'm
me,
very,
guys.
very, very high. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Share that you're here. Touch shit, whatever. And we'll see you next Saturday.
And I'm your co-host, Holiday Burns.
Oh, yeah. I'm Metal Damien.
I'm-
Bud Bucks.
I'm Brandon from Bud Bucks.
Granted.
Rob.